I think we're live right as the music pauses. Heck yeah. Well, welcome everybody to Mousecast. I'm Phalanges. Dazz is not here this week. I am terribly sorry. His kids are sick. So I'm gonna be doing it solo, but I'll still try to bring the energy. Let me just figure out how to mute this. There we go. All right. We got a great show lined up for you guys today. So we do this every single week, as y'all know. Every single, typically Thursday at 10:45 p.m. Eastern. Today we're doing it a little bit early because Daz was going to be on vacation. That poor guy has 2 kids sick now. I think it's the flu, so it's, not great. Discord, link in the description below if you guys want to engage with us. That's the best place to be. Also, I never said this before, but DM me if you want to be a guest. If you're a creator looking to come on Mousecast, I can please DM me, Discord, Twitter, Reddit. Those are all fantastic places to reach me. Where you mainly look for somebody who just loves to talk tech. There's no sort of compensation. We don't do any sort of advertising. If you have a product that you want to show off or highlight, we are more than happy to do that. Yeah, I mean, if you're here, you already know what it's about. Guys, what's on your desk right now? Feel free to let me know in chat what's on your desk, because we don't have Daz. And we'll also be doing setup collection and collection reactions this stream too. Me personally, I am rocking a Dornfinger Destroyer underrated spandex pad, really high quality, really high quality. It's a speed pad, but it's not like as fast as a Raiden, and an ROG Harpe Ace Mini. Yeah, I'm actually in like a Discord for Asus development stuff, and yeah, I thought I would use one of their products, and it's actually a very good mouse. Reminds me a bit of Hitscan Hyperlate, but worse. At least it's like pretty affordable now. Right on, you guys got Infinite Speed V3, HTX Ultra, solid, more G-Wolf stuff. We will be talking about the Lycan in this stream also. I also have to shout out Daz Days of Giveaways. Daz has done something absolutely mental, and he's done something like 13 days of giveaways. Let me know how audio is, by the way. I want to make sure the music isn't too loud. Just go on his Twitter, follow the instructions. And he doesn't select winners until the very end, so you could literally go back and enter all 13 that he's done. I believe, yeah, you can find out when he's actually announcing the winners. The last week's poll was, do you use a monitor arm? And I put the option, I don't know, and I don't know why, because if you said I don't know, then clearly the answer is no. Let's check the results. 5 people said yes, 1 person said no. I'll post this in chat. This is the link to the results. I guess you could try to take it again, but let's go on to the topics. So I'm going to remember to do our news banner. There we go, very official. The first bit of news you guys already saw here is the Razer Evangelion EVA Unit 01 collection now available. So we have a keyboard, we have a pad, and we have a Viper V3. So, oh, and a headset, Kraken V4. I honestly, this is the first time I've watched this in Iskar V2. Does anyone own a Razer gaming chair other than the Linus Tech Tips set? So, well, what we care about is the mouse. Can we take a look at that? I'm also not like an Evangelion aficionado. I just want to see the mouse. Okay, here's the mouse. So what do we think, chat? I like... So this Evangelion thing, it's like, we looked it up last week. It's like a Gundam Titanfall type anime. I like the red and black. That looks good. The orange text is different. That's a bit different. This, like... sort of font, not my thing. I don't know. I think the base is just black. Yeah, the base is just black. Sure. I don't know. Are any of you guys huge Evangelion fans? I'm surprised it's not a purple one. We already do have the Gengar in purple. But, hey. I don't think I have a whole lot else to say. They're saying this is a one-of-a-kind collection. Product is exclusively available at authorized retailers in parts of the Asia-Pacific region, including China. Quantities are limited. So this is going to be like the Gengar and Pikachu edition, where you can't get them here in the US easily. You might be able to get this on AliExpress for like some ridiculous upcharge. Gen 3D Tech says I don't like buying a mouse just for a different colorway. Yes, absolutely. Paul Rudd of Gaming Peripherals, I agree. At the very least, I'll try to resell, but I won't go into it unless I can like come out basically even. I don't really have any super special colorways. I do have a Beast X tempered. Do I have any like special? I don't know. Like on the 2026 bingo card. Can I look this up? Mousecast 2026 bingo. We did have one collab on there. See if I can find it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able. Phalanges Co is my Twitter handle. No, I'm not gonna be able to find it. Whatever. On my bingo card, I had fast food collab. I think that would be funny. Did the Discord ping, by the way? It did ping live streams. Good. I have no time to resell. I might just have to open a museum. That's very fair. I think Dazz is in the same boat too. Reviewing is a bit more time consuming than what people think. Viper V4 Pro be looking crazy, says JQ. I don't totally understand this. It's not a V4 Pro. It's just a V3. There were rumors that the V4 is gonna come out in April or May. Covered that on Mousecast last week. Let's move on to the next topic, which is G-Wolf's Lycan 8K wireless. So we are out of the early buy phase, and we have pictures now, and we have to spend a little bit more money for the privilege of knowing what we're getting. So again, this started out as an $89 blind buy, but remember, there's tons of creators who have $10 off codes, Dazz included. So now it's at $109. I'm a little bit G-Wolves pilled, guys. Ever since I had older stuff like an old HTX Ace, an old HSK Pro. They're good mice. Their more recent stuff I didn't get into until I recently got an HTM. And I also got a Lycan. And I gotta say, I am a little bit G-Wolves pilled. The stupid honeycomb on like the VOOC and the HTM Plus. I glossified my HTM Plus on stream, and I'm glad I did, because it's not just the texturing that's annoying, but it's also really slippery. It's like a glittery plastic. So I do love the VOOC though. The high sensor position I am a fan of. I desperately want to get a VOOC in either, well, mainly this new colorway, which is $10 more now, RIP, or this one. I have just a basic black one right now, and I do want to trade. Lycan, let's see what we're looking at. I'm looking at shape-wise, it is looking like a Sora type. So Sora is roughly around these same dimensions. We don't really have a good idea of side curvature. We can see that the side buttons we don't see a ton of the side buttons, so that makes me think they're a little bit on, there's a little bit of a waist taper, a little bit of a V shape. You're only G-Wolves pilled if you mod it, basically. I don't know. Once you start modding, though, it's pretty... I'm a huge fan of Darmoshark stuff. That's an unpopular take, but that's because they feel really good with armor and opticals. They all ship with heavy 500 milliamp hour batteries that can be swapped out, and I like their shapes. G-Wolf stuff, the shapes are good too. The sensor position and the weights are really industry leading. The skates are good. The build quality is good. My concern with this, and the whole reason why I'm not getting this, the price is a little steep, but the whole reason I'm really not getting this, if I'm being honest with myself, Sora shape is not my favorite. I already know that. I have a million Sora clones. And this base, what's going on here? Do any of you guys think this is going to be problematic for you? I feel like it will be for me. Right? We also have a G-Wolves logo on the side now. Forward bias low side buttons. That's nice. Actually, looking at this, you're not going to have a ton of space for your fingers, huh? That's interesting. I don't know what this little feature is here, this little rectangular feature. We have something similar on the other side too. Scroll wheel looks pretty low in. Scroll wheel rubber that they've done. I like this too. I think it looks good. Yeah, I don't know. So there are some other mice that have this similar kind of cutaway base. Was it the... No, it wasn't the S2. Oh, I forget which one it was, and I would love to hear you guys' thoughts if you think that base cutaway is also going to be a problem here. Yeah, it was an HTS2. Like, does this bother you? I personally often put my fingers very low to the mouse. It's one reason why I like Rapoo mice. I'll put my fingers low down here, and I think feeling a ledge might feel a little awkward. I don't know. I want to try the mouse, just not for $100. I'll wait till reviews are out. I'll wait till it hits mouse market. How is the sensor position? How stupidly far forward was it? Yeah, okay, they're still doing the same thing, just like the HTM, where they're probably going to put it sideways right underneath the... Yep, and I've already given my thoughts on the whole blind buy thing. Usually I'm not a fan of this if it's like a company's first time doing it, but G-Wolves has a history of doing this and delivering on what they say here, so with that comes experience and a little bit of trust. The official retail price will be $129, which is a little bit lower than a lot of their other mice. And discount codes allowed, so it'll be $119 after you use a creator code. Cool. Ships March 15th. Lycan. Not to be confused with the Lycan Hypersport, which is a cool little car. Alright, let's move on to the next topic. This is just going to be a quick little one here. Pulsar Americas? Just the start. Frosty ZK. So Frosty ZK used to be the marketing manager with Lamzu. He's also he's also in the Yuki Aim group, and he's an ex-pro from Team Solo Mid. I actually reached out to him wanting him to get him on the pod. We'll see if that goes anywhere. So Pulsar Americas, what do we think about this, chat? I don't really know. 330 upvotes. So people are excited for it, but what does it mean? Obviously, me and Dazz are located in the US. The US is a very large economy. But what does this mean for us? I wonder if it's going to mean any lower prices. I wonder if it's going to mean more soon availability. They already have Lethal Gaming Gear. I wonder if they're using like Lethal Gaming Gear's facilities for at least a little bit. I don't know. Maybe we can look forward to lower prices, getting around tariffs. Maybe we can look forward to earlier availability, not having to ship it from Korea when there's a new release. I don't know if this is going to mean any more like America exclusive collabs. Like we know there's the Crazy Light LA edition Pulsar. They have the Seoul edition also. They have the Tokyo edition. Yep, there's this one is Tokyo and this one is Seoul. LA edition's my favorite. It's cool. So, yeah, I'm hoping this means good things for the consumer, I guess. Like amazing would be if they opened an actual storefront like how they did last week. I think we showed. Speaking of showing stores, next topic. MCHOSE flagship store in Shanghai. This is cool, huh? So this came along with all the CES news. It's in Shanghai at a tech mall, I believe. Let's take a look at the proper doc, phalanges. MCHOSE, Young's Choice, is I think roughly the translation by Young's Choice. I mean like the young people's choice. Got a huge wall of keyboards. That looks cool. Mice on display, kind of Apple Store-esque. Look at the giant keyboard on the wall. Isn't that cool? L2, so yeah, I'm thinking this is in a mall. MCHOSE has officially unveiled its flagship experience store at Joy City, Jiang, Shanghai, opening its doors to the public during the New Year holiday. From the very first day, the store was filled with excitement. Very cool. Yes, lots of people. They have press here too. Interesting. Yeah, we don't think about MCHOSE as being like all that relevant, but my understanding is they're pretty big in China, just like Rapoo and ATK are actually pretty big. Surprise guest appearance? Hang? I don't know him. Okay. Yeah, we got more people. Cosplays. Okay. I don't know what these are from. I don't know. New product. We have a K99 V3 keyboard. I don't think any of us care. It's not HE. Their headsets I'm actually a little bit interested in. V9 Turbo. I don't know if Dazz actually has one on the way. I thought we talked about this briefly. They have the charging dock, a magnetic charging dock, which is nice. As a person who uses a headset, man, I wish I didn't have to plug in the micro USB, especially since battery life isn't that great. Headsets try to be lightweight. Dude, give me a big ass 2000 milliamp hour battery plus. Make it heavy, I don't care. Visitors and fans. They have like is that supposed to be a clock on the wall? No, there's no hands. And they got like computers to test stuff out. Very cool. So what's this homie got here? So he's rocking the MCHOSE V9 turbo headset, I assume. This looks like, look at the viewing angle on this. This might be an OLED display. I hope it is. He's got a K7 in hand, an AX7 and an A7, looks like. Cool. And then here's the headset charger. Yeah, if Pulsar Americas were to do something like this, that would be awesome. Would it be successful? I have no idea. Brick and mortar, is brick and mortar dead, guys? I don't know. It's rough. I know Pulsar is already available in Micro Center. Whoa! Gen 3D Tech in chat says, I am working on a Micro Center store opening collab in Austin with Pulsar. No way, dude. So if you guys don't know, Micro Center is like a proper PC retailer here in the US. They have like, what, 28 locations, something like that. This ain't no Best Buy. This is like truly peripheral enthusiasts, and they carry like Lamzu and Cyrox. They have like graphics cards. Yeah, it's like actually a proper computer store. Their website is a little bit like 2013, but I promise you they're a fantastic store. I love Micro Center. So Gen 3D says he's doing it in collaboration with AimAdapt. Hopefully they let me give away some stuff to people who show up. Looking forward to it. That is huge news, dude. Congrats. I'm sure that's been in the work for a while, and I would love to know more, because I will be putting it in the Mousecast doc when it's something official. It's in an old Fry's location. Yeah, Fry's used to be like a bit of a Micro Center. I went to one back in the day, and they had Fry's Electronics. They had Zowie mice. And I remember when the S series, when the S series came out, I went and checked them out. Yeah, I went to one of these. They had, dude, this is back in the day when like mouse testing on, it wasn't really a thing. Like display stands that were focused on, like, it wasn't as common. At least the one I went to was back in like 2017 or something. Let's move on to the next topic. Okay, guys, this is actually something I am not prepared for.
Mouse. This is quite new. The guys at Be Quiet didn't have.
Be Quiet has a mouse. Be Quiet has a new mouse. It's an Ergo called the Dark Perk. Dimensions are 120 by 66 by 40, so it's a smaller Ergo. Black is I guess the color. 55 plus or minus 2 grams, 3950. Encoder is TTC yellow, so TTC gold. 32K DPI, 1 to 2 LOD. 100 hours of battery life, so we're going to be looking at Nordic 52 series probably, or another solution. Omron Opticals, look at that, 8K hertz polling. Yeah, let's see.
Polling rate, DPI settings on the back to cycle through, on and off there.
Look at this monster. What? This is my first time seeing it.
And this is 55 grams. The battery is not removable, so it's going to be 55 grams in wireless mode. It's going to be 55 grams with
That's not an Ergo.
Plugged in. Let me know what.
It's not a clone. It's not a clone. Oh, guys, I'm happy for this. It seems kind of tall too. So this does not look like an Ergo to me. This looks like, oh no, this one's called Dark Perk Sim. You guys see that? Dark Perk Sim. So is there also going to be an Ergo? I could have sworn. Oh, maybe I mislinked it, but I could have sworn it said Ergo.
55 grams. The battery is not removable, so it's going to be 55 grams in wireless mode. It's going to be 55 grams with the cable plugged in. Let me know what you think about this cable. It's very, very high quality, but for obvious reasons.
High quality cable.
Let me know what you think about that. Probably not my preferred choice, but that's what they've done. Has a bit of a taper going up. Now that does less drag. You can see now that the cable literally just runs all the way up, and I can fit my finger on that.
It is wireless, right? No, the box says Dark Perk Ergo, and the mouse he was holding said Dark Perk Sim.
Casual gamers probably aren't going to need that. But if I switch this around, the whole cable basically, it's a little bit going over at the moment. The cable just shoots straight down, and even.
Yeah, and this does in fact look like, sorry, the timestamp bar is covering it up, but if you look at the thumb groove on it, it looks like what he's holding here has a thumb groove.
It's a little bit going over at the moment, but the cable just shoots straight down, and even if it was straight, it just doesn't have that same effect as if it was pointing up. It's got some nice feet on it, just to one at the end.
Maybe not.
Sort of cutouts on each side that looks pretty.
Maybe it is.
Buttons here, and I think
Bro's nitpicking the cable. I know. It's normie gamers though. Be quiet. Dark Perk
cutouts
Sim.
on each side. That looks
The box said Ergo. This says
The
Sim.
design is a very uniform design. Obviously, for left-handers, it might be a little bit different because it does only have the thumb buttons on the side, and then we have a little LED option there. And I do like that it's subtle. Once I put my hand on it, I can still see that.
Yeah, subtle
I
LED.
think there'd be
Yo,
no way
what a
you
good
could color that
take.
anything.
Yeah. That's a good idea, guys. Chat, put that. What a great idea for the side LED. Instead of down here where you can't see it and you got to check your mouse. Yeah, I like that. And remember, the LED, wherever the LED goes, there has to be a PCB and with an LED underneath it. So they're tying into the side button PCB.
That will change going by the color to what you've set it with. And then the DPI goes up to 30,000 as well, which is pretty impressive. So that is it on the Be Quiet CS 2026.
Okay, chat. I got thoughts. So, first of all, I think we're getting pretty lucky. I think this is looking pretty good. First of all, sensor position slightly farther forward. I like that. Second thing, do we have a coating? Notice there is look at the color difference between the sidewall here and the bottom. I'm gonna play this a little bit, and you'll see the bottom. It's textured like a textured plastic, and then the side looks more like a flat paint.
Probably underneath that. If I switch this around, the whole cable basically it's a little bit going over at the moment. The cable just shoots straight down, and even if it was straight, it just doesn't have the same effect as if it was pointing up. It's got some nice feet on it, just to one at the end and one at the front, and we have these sort of cutouts on each side. That looks pretty nifty, and then we have two buttons here, and I think
look at his fingerprints.
Front, and then we have these sort of cutouts on each side. That looks pretty nifty, and then we have two
so we have a proper coating. Also, like little things like, dude, the scroll wheel rubber actually looks good. But most importantly, oh, and like the side buttons look decent. They protrude a good amount. They're a decent size, little high up.
Design,
the skates remind me of Pulsar skates, where they look to be that kind of thick white plastic. It's not like amazing. They do have edge rounding to them. The sensor's far forward. The PCB's rather narrow. Look at that. The skates are a big design. It would be nice if they came out more to the edges. The cutouts are pretty aesthetic. I think that's good. But most importantly, after all, guys, oh my gosh, this isn't a clone. This isn't a clone. This is going to be a kind of tall ball like Ergo, but with some, it's got some nice side taper. Guys, I really want this shape. They talk about the cable. Is this not wireless? He didn't say anything about release date or pricing. Let's go back to the box. 8K hertz tracking speed and G's cable length. No, it says 2.4 gigahertz RF wireless dongle. Okay, it is wireless. Wow. So we do not have, and it says Ergo up here. It says Ergo up here, chat. Guys, I'm excited for this. I'm pumped for this. I wonder if I can find Dark, Be Quiet, Dark Perk CES. We do have more info. Okay. Okay, we're going to check out Evrona. I'm sorry, I haven't vetted this.
Is brought to you by Geekom.
A few of you guys asking me exactly what happened to this thing after they've gone kind of quiet, no pun intended, after context, but it is real and it's called the Dark Perk Ergo. It is in shape very similar to something like, say, the Razer Allo.
Yeah, it is an Ergo. We do have an Ergo also. This has more hit flare. Okay.
Recently covered, and I'm kind of a big fan of. They're a bit smaller than that. It's also extremely lightweight, given how they're even cutting off material right at
and it looks
bottom,
like,
just to make it weigh even less.
See if it gives us
both
better
wired
pictures.
and wireless. As you can see, it comes in this stylish orange braided cable because obviously it's Be Quiet.
We have a little bit of finger tilt.
And also similar to mouses like the Death Adder, it also comes with these spaced out side buttons, making it a lot more difficult to press the wrong one by accident. Apart from that, well, it's pretty much what
I also have a mouse pad, but I don't know if I care.
Like everything else that Be Quiet are making nowadays, you can customize it from the Be Quiet IO Center, like from the web app, or also from the special software they have as well. And you could get your hands on it pretty soon, given how it should be launching in.
Oh, here we go. Dark Perk.
Early February.
Dark Perk is launching February 3rd at a price of €110. So Be Quiet, if you guys don't know, they make their kind of like a Noctua. They're German, I believe. Wait, Swedish? I should double check that. But they make good quality PC cooling components. I have some of their fans. I had one of the Dark Rock Pro 3 coolers back in the day. They make good stuff.
And price-wise, it is going to cost you €110, which is kind of a lot for a mouse. So
German says Gen
you be the
3D.
judge of
Thanks.
if it's worth it or not. So would you?
So that's a high price, but guys, it's looking decent spec-wise. Also, the weight being 55 grams on the Ergo, we don't know what the sim is. Maybe the sims are usually a little bit lighter because they're usually a little bit smaller. I don't know. That's looking pretty good. There's going to be an Ergo and a sim and their new refreshing shapes. How awesome. Did anyone else know about these? They made a web app too. Yeah. Wow. Well, I think
CS 2026
I think I need to move on with I think I need to move on. They have, yeah, so the web app is called IO Center here. Wait, is this the web app? No, this is a downloadable program. My mistake. But it looks like you can also do like PC cooling stuff here too. All right.
Lastly, I do want to...
All right, this is the same thing that we just saw. Well, you guys can go look up more info. I got to move on with the show. I'm very excited for this. I'm more excited for this than probably any other topic so far. Maybe this whole doc. So let's move on to the next mouse. How are we doing on timing? 26 minutes in. Next topic, ATK Ghost is officially on sale on AliExpress. Y'all can go check it out. AliExpress cashback 17% today. It's been the 17% of the cashback the past few days. Available in red, black, silver, and purple. Price is not great. I think I linked one of the better priced ones here from Apex Tech Store. I don't know. I haven't bought from them. But there you go. So you can in fact buy one. I believe there's already videos on Bilibili. There's already reviews and disassemblies. 48 grams. Yeah, but it's like plus or minus 3. It's an X. We already went over this, but it's an X1 mini. It's a Viper V3 mini, like slightly smaller. It's actually not all that lightweight. It has a stupid fuzzy texturing to it that like the IPI Chi and the Attack Shark R11 has. Ghost branding is cool. I'm down with it. Metallic scroll wheel, cool. I'm down with that too. It has their new dongle, Nordic 54 series in the dongle and in the mouse. 300 milliamp hour battery, so you're not going to get a whole lot of weight reduction if you were to do a battery swap. There's your different colorways. Which one's the best one, chat? This is an IPI collab. Yeah. I would say silver if it came with gold accents, but it does not. So I'm going to say red. Sure. Yeah. I do have the IPI in purple. I do have the Chi in purple, and it's a deeper purple than this. IPI Chi purple mouse. Yeah, in person, it's more of this like dark, cool purple. It's not a vibrant like this. Although who knows? Maybe this is just the lighting they have here. ATK hub. Here's specs. We already have gone over the specs. 121 long. You guys can go check this out. Interestingly, the higher end version has the Nordic 54 H20, which personally, until I see a test showing the same mouse with both of these, the H20 is like better in some measurable way, I'm gonna say the L15 because it's way more battery efficient. Do they have battery life here? Yeah, here you go. 120 versus 210 hours at 1,000 hertz. Gen 3D Texas ATK is finally sending me a mouse for free. I buy all their mice, so this mouse will be my first one they have sent. Awesome. I cannot wait to see your impressions on Twitter. So, speaking of ATK Ghost, we do have a disassembly on Bilibili, so like, why not? There's the skates. I don't think we saw the skates before. They look like high-quality skates. They have nice edge rounding. They reminded me of Lamzu Maya X skates. The center skate ring, I guess, is an afterthought. Like, it looks noticeably cheaper and lower. That's how a lot of these mice are. Bummer that we don't have a big front stick skate. That's actually where I find it matters more. It depends where you put pressure on the mouse, right? So if you are a palm gripper or putting a lot of wrist pressure down, then maybe a big back skate matters. But for the most part, when you are pressing and holding and clicking, think GPX. Why does the GPX skate, why is it bigger in the front? Because when you press down, when you click. Yeah, so we have the specs. So he said 49.7 grams on his scale. So it's really more like a 50 gram mouse. So that's fine. That's fine. You know, it's not great for how many holes are in it and how it's advertised as carbon fiber. But sure. The only thing I really wanted to highlight here was the disassembly. So we do have their ATK special optical switches. PCB looks pretty efficient. We do have what seems to be a truly magnetic scroll wheel, which seems kind of thick. Wait, did I go over this on Mousecast already? Shoot, I hope I didn't. They have a battery cover, and they blacked out the cable. I do like to see that, so you don't see the ketchup mustard colorways poking through. Yeah, he's saying it's a 300 milliamp hour battery, Nordic 54. The scroll wheel looks thick. There's the ATK gear branded optical switch. I believe these are a Kale collab, right? I hope I'm getting that right. I should double check. Hang on. They have the ultimate and the extreme. Okay, so guys, extreme is higher than ultimate. Even though I feel like, I don't know, I feel like ultimate is usually, I don't know, linguistically. ATK optical blade micro switch in the lower end, and then ATK custom optical in the higher end. What? I don't freaking know, dude. I don't know. Let's move on to the next topic. ROG Harpe Ace Mini Core Edition. Chat, look at this. So exciting. I honestly, you know what? I'm going to give an unbiased overview of this, and you guys let me know what you think in chat. The ROG Harpe Mini Core is a 52-gram wired mouse with pro-approved symmetrical shape. It is actually a very nice shape. I will say it is a nice shape. 12,000 DPI optical sensor, so probably 3311. ROG Micro Switch 2, which is hot swappable, the little hot swap sockets. ROG push fit sockets. Oh, and their own version of the Micro Switch, which I think it's a Kale collab. Don't quote me on that. I have some. I should know better. ROG paracord, 100% PTFE feet, and 1000 hertz polling. 3% deviation, less than 3% deviation. Yeah, I'm thinking this is 3311 then, because 3395 is 99.4%. So the big question is, how much does this cost? Let's search, because there are budget wired mice available already. Here we go. Amazon, temporarily out of stock. Gosh dang it, whatever. It was $50. Miao says wired in 2026, 2022 call that wants its mouse back. Okay, unpopular opinion, guys. Let me just say, oh, should I go to Twitter? There are wired mice that people are buying. If we go to wired gaming mouse, there are wired mice that people are buying. Okay, let's ignore the normie stuff. Ignore the normie stuff. Ignore the norm. Okay, Death Adder V3 wired. You get a large Ergo, 59 grams, 8K hertz polling, $38. Okay, Cherry Extrafy M50. That's kind of a more normie mouse. You do have like the Pulse. You do have like Razer Cobra, 58 grams, optical switches. Also not hot swap though. You also have Pulsar wired mouse. You do have these guys for pretty cheap. They're on sale for like $25 for me right now. By the way, our QX2H is only $50. That's the cheapest I've ever seen it. So like an X-Lite is pretty cheap too. So so my beef with this, I can't spoil too much because I'm in Discord with ASUS people for product development. It's like pretty informal. It's not very active either, but one guy was saying like it's going to be ASUS quality, $50 price tag is justified, and I'm sitting here going like, I don't know, man. I have a hard time buying it. 52 grams, fine. 3311 in a budget mouse, fine. The sensor's fine. It's not the most accurate, but the bigger problem is the firmware. Dude, I just used this mouse today at work, Titan Elite T1 Pro mouse, which is like marketed as like a very premium 3311 option. They rebranded the sensor to like True Lock or True Titan or some bullcrap, and it's a really well made mouse. Really good clicks that uses optical Kale switches, which are pretty fun, that they've branded as Titan. It feels really good, really nice build quality, really nice coating, good weight, good clicks, decent skates. I plug it in, I use it at work. motion latency. It's not usable at all. What a disappointment. Like the sensor, 300 IPS and 12,000 DPI is like fine, honestly. The problem is the firmware implementation. I have yet to use a 3311 mouse that truly feels phenomenal. The Royal Clark RK M3 comes to mind, or M30 comes to mind, as like being definitely usable, but there's just that little bit in the back of your mind where it's like, okay, for $50, let's just search 3395 mouse. Okay, so we can get an Attack Shark X3. I know it's not like, guys, I'm trying to stay under $50. We can go Darmoshark M3, VGN F1, Ajaz stuff. I mean, shoot, even Red Dragon stuff. At least you get a 3395. Kaisona, a Kaisona Uranus for $16. In my opinion, this isn't. It's gonna sell because ASUS. It makes sense within ASUS's own lineup. They have the Harpe Ace 2, which is a phenomenal mouse. It truly is a very good mouse. Oh, shout out Jake for this based take. That was simply, so basically it's a Viper Mini, but 5 years late and $10 more. Yeah, and it's worse in some ways. It doesn't have optical, it doesn't have hot swap. Okay, but it has a better sensor. Oh, here's the. Sorry. So. Oh, okay, these are TTC opticals, or TTC dust proof. Sorry, the ROG switches are TTCs. I forgot. Yes, there's that distinct plunger. There's an RGB LED on it. I don't know, whatever. I do agree though, like ASUS stuff is good quality. So I was gonna say the Harpe Ace, the Harpe Ace 2 Ace. This is legitimately a very good, nice quality mouse. Chat, if you haven't used one, if you're like, I like the GPX, I like the Viper V3, but I want something just different because I like being a little different. Try ROG Harpe 2 Ace. It's legitimately a very good mouse. The only problem I have with it, the only problem, is the price. Great coding, great clicks, excellent weight. It's the same size as a Viper V3 while weighing like 6 grams less. Good scroll wheel. They have RGB on the scroll wheel. I mean, that honestly, it is kind of cool. Anyway, they're on the right path, just not in terms of price. So within ASUS's lineup, this makes sense, but I don't know. I need to stop giving this coverage. Let's go on to the next topic. Darmoshark, which of the three do you prefer? This is the new upcoming M9, the Jumbo Darmoshark, the Jumbo Shark. Yeah, it's gonna be 136 millimeters long. So we got a different logo at the bottom. We got a cave painting horse. We got an 8-bit something. And we have 2026. Oh, 2026 is Year of the Horse, I guess. Sure. Okay, so chat, what do you guys think? 1, 2, or 3? You can go reply to Darmoshark. You can already see my vote here. Darmoshark. You can check out their Twitter. The hieroglyphic one, I think, is my least favorite. This kind of funky pattern one, I think that's cool, but you would need, like, I think it looks a little bit out of place on the mouse. The mouse is very angular and pointed, and then we have something blocky here. I think maybe you could do this as like a texture on the scroll wheel. That would be kind of cool. And then this is my favorite. Is it going to be transparent, says my ink? I don't know. I hope so. I hope it. If it's this transparent, clear, and red, very cool. And my ink is on the hunt for a transparent, clear mouse, so he's very excited about this. Looks like we already have mini micro switches, 2-pin switches angled 90 degrees for the side buttons. So the weight should be pretty good. Side buttons look nice and big too. This is going to be a big mouse. Their new stuff is solid. I assume you're talking about Darmoshark. Yeah, Darmoshark stuff is good. Their new stuff has like legitimately good coatings. They have good skates. They're just kind of thin. I don't know. I think Darmoshark's kind of underrated. Their M2 magnesium mouse, it's way too expensive. Darmoshark M2, but it's one of the few magnesium mice that has a truly good coating. Borzy trashed on his and like yeeted it on a camera, which was hilarious. And yeah, it's like not in the world of like $100 mice, it's not great and it has really stupid holes in the side. But it's like well built and has really good skates. I don't know. let's move on to the next topic. Angry Miao 97 is finally out. So it's been leaked, whatever. Source, watch mono. So if you guys don't know, Angry Miao, they did the GPW like looking thing for like $120 recently. It actually seems like a decent mouse, as much as I want to hate on it. And they've made an updated version that I think they've been teasing on their Twitter. And let's Angry Miao Twitter. Remember, these are the guys with like $800 keyboards because they do very bespoke stuff. So they've been teasing this for like a tweet a day. Maybe not that there is no best shape because everyone's hands are different. We analyzed a ton for this project, and the more we looked, we realized mass production is just not finding the greatest common divisor. Okay. For Infinity 97, we switched to solid sidewalls. Our previous Infinity, the hollow sides were necessary to keep the weight down. Solid waistline, February 26th, I guess, is the... Yeah, this is development log. So they talked about noise and grip. Temptation. Wait, what was their temptation? To honeycomb the sidewalls. It saves grams. No, not really. Talk is cheap. We printed the proof, so here's them doing like shape testing. These look like a bunch of Viper V3s, huh? Experiment 99 to 95. So it's about like fired up the 3D printers to find a range of iterations 99% to 95%. Remember, this is a Viper V3. I forgot. Sorry. This is a Viper V3 scaled down ever so slightly. And they called it the 97. What's the Lycan shape comparable to? The Sora. Oh, he's probably far back in the video. Problem with standard. Anyway, sorry, you guys can go check out their Twitter, but the point is they went through all of these like blog posty type things, marketing material, and then Devilung on Mouse Review just goes, here's a leak. So a Chinese review of it. So it comes in a nice... Oh wait, maybe it's not a leak. Maybe this is actually... Is this the same thing? Is this a 97 here? Angry Miao. Oh, maybe this is the same thing. Okay, I might have gone crazy. I guess it is the same thing. Whatever. Well, here's a Chinese review. If we translate to English, we have itty bitty. The skates look good in terms of like material, but size, ugh. I guess it saves on weight. And they do their crazy aesthetic with their hot swap, infinite battery system, whatever marketing. So this is supposed to be Viper V3. I can see it. I can see it here in proportions. We have a little bit of outward flare towards the front. Comfort grooves look very similar. Oh yeah, they changed the hump profile too. Bigger side buttons. That actually looks kind of nice. Dazz can't grip this because he puts his finger way the heck far forward here. So RIP Dazz. They put it next to a Viper. You lose kind of the butt here, but I think I'm okay with that. What's the weight? 47 grams. So it's only 7 grams lighter than standard Viper V3. And it's 3% smaller, hence the 97%. Okay, well, I guess it's interesting. Do we have anything on price? I don't think we have anything on price. Unique custom real 8K engine SoC. Official production version will be released after March. Okay. So there you go. Cool. Next topic. Uncle Mouse. Maybe I should have done this as the headline topic. There's a mouse company called Uncle now, guys. And it's looking like... Can I make this full screen? Oh, I can. Oh, look at that motion. This kind of looks like IPI Chi here. Or the ATK Ghost. And that's a Ueden logo, right? Ueden logo mouse. Yeah, that's the Ueden logo. Okay, then. Let's watch that again. So they might have covered up something here. I don't know. I hope this is not the stupid fuzzy texturing. Thinking Viper mini shape. We don't have anything on. This is just teaser videos. Why is it called Uncle? I don't know. But it's called Uncle. I don't know. This is... Chat, what is this supposed to mean? Oh, do I have the silicone mouse in here? You could squeeze it like a silicone mouse. Ugh. Yeah, okay, well, Ueden. Alright, well, okay. I'm sure. We already have the Z7 from Ueden. So now all the people who buy the Z7 are like, wow, Ueden's a good brand. I just hate the stupid fuzzy coating. Well, boy, do they have another product for you. By the way, dog, you just came in here. Oh, okay. Hi there, doggy. Sorry, my dog came in here and opened the door. You are so sweet, my little girl. You are such a sweet doggy. All right. I guess I don't have a whole lot else to say because that's just a teaser. How about not a teaser? Wait, this is opening a Discord link? Sure.
Hello.
Hello. This is posted to our Discord. Thank you so much, Mr. Korean name.
大家好，今天给大家带来一款
VGN Dragonfly 3.
战警内龙骨加 MBS 按键系统，VGN 首款为中大手。
So the Dragonfly 3, guys, it is it's a GPX clone. I almost said Viper. As if we didn't need enough GPX clones. We don't. This is only 2 minutes long. I guess we can probably watch the full thing. Yeah, so we have, it's a GPX. It looks like an ATK A9. Now, we know that they're like brand split or something. I don't know, maybe Gen 3D Tech or somebody else who's in communication with ATK can shed some light on that. We just had dimensions there that I missed. 125 by 63 by 40. Is that the same as a GPX? I think, is GPX only 125 long? G Pro X Super Light. Nope, same dimensions as a GPX. Okay, cool. Exciting. We do have the signature. This is something that not everyone gets. There's a little bit of a feature here for your ring finger on the right side. MCHOSE A7 is missing this. And then other mice do have it. Do we have anything on specs, like how it compares? Let's see if homeboy... It's Nordic 54L. Good. The side buttons look nice and they protrude a good amount. Sure. GPX actually has decently low-ish side buttons. Like, they could have been worse. They could have put them higher up, but they didn't here. It looks like it has a nice coating too. It kind of, you know, it doesn't look very reflective. So it looks like it's been painted with a paint coating. And homie plays Valorant. Okay. Here we have more info here, presumably. And more info here, presumably. This is disassembly. Yeah, this definitely has a coating. Yo, chat, look at this coating. Doesn't that look nice? You can tell it's a good coating when the black one leaves behind disgusting fingerprints. It just looks very rubberized, doesn't it? Or maybe homeboy just ate some tater tots before hitting record. Here we go. We got some disassembly here. This is what gets my juices going. So we have down here a PCB that looks kind of interesting. The switches are on a separate PCB on a riser on their keel structure, their internal skeleton support. So Omron Opticals will not feel good in this. I assume it ships to something else. We also have a fulcrum mechanism. We have a lever mechanism on the buttons here. So we have a pin. This is nothing new, chat. We have a pin and a spring on the backside that's covered up here. So this gives you more raw click feel. This is not new. G305 does this. A ton of mice have done this. It will give you a more raw click feel. It's one of those things that, like, isn't always better, in my opinion. A well-implemented simple plastic fulcrum is totally fine. Personally, as a person who loves Omron Opticals, and Omron Opticals don't do well when they're put on an angled PCB like this because they really like straight press down, otherwise they lose their tactility. I'm actually not a fan of this, but I am happy to see if you're going to have an internal keel structure, you now have a support bracket to do this pin mechanism. So I think that's kind of cool. Is it necessary? No. Is it going to make your click feel go from crap tier to god tier? Also no. Clicks will just feel more consistent. You're not going to have variance between the two shells as much, and your click feel will feel a little bit, you won't feel like you're bending plastic as much. You're going to feel more of a switch, which is in general a good thing. I just want to say it's not like absolutely necessary. Yep, we have, so he was showing earlier the lack of button wobble, which is really good to see. This is looking like it's going to be a well-built mouse. He's highlighting something here. Oh, that's the, like, one of the anti-rattle things. It has their VGN customized opticals that are rated for like 150 or 160 million clicks. Sure, side buttons are going to feel pretty solid because they're in a nice solid bracket. And yeah, there you can see the tilt mechanism. Cool. Again, not totally necessary. In theory, it looks really interesting, but the amount of motion that you do with just a simple plastic fulcrum, it's usually not that big of a deal unless you really bork it and do something like really difficult. Where I think this matters a lot is on magnesium mice, because it can be tough to get the fulcrum right on magnesium mice. I haven't used these Kale VGN opticals, but the Kale opticals that I have in that Titan Elite that I showed off earlier, those, they feel interesting. They're incredibly metallic, pingy sounding. And you know what? This actually might be what Razer Death Adder V4 uses, because Razer has a long-standing relationship with Kale, right? They used to use Kale customized switches, mechanical stuff, and use Kale encoders. So maybe it's, yeah, maybe, because these are very loud and metallic-y, pingy sound, which the Death Adder V4 is that way. Oh, there's the skate design. I guess we didn't see that earlier. Oops. Good job, Flango. There you go. So jumbo front skate, and then kind of GPX2 style skate here with dongle storage. It looks like we got Bluetooth and DPI button on the bottom. All right, moving right along to the next topic. Pulsar Pikachu. I probably need to pick up the pace. I don't have Dazz here to tell me to hurry the heck up. We got more pictures of the Pikachu mouse. So again, this is, oh, that's so cool, number 25. And the dongle! Dude, that's the dongle? No! Oh, no! This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Again, this is a Korea exclusive. Oh, chat, that is so cool. They even got the scroll wheel rubber with little Pikachu tails. Oh, that is really cool. Oh, we don't get it. Limited in Korea. Yo, how much are these gonna go for on US eBay? What's the prediction? I'm gonna guess around, the mouse retails for like 130-ish, right? Special colorways are like maybe 140. The Nintendo tax maybe 150. I'm calling it now. The first one that I see on eBay US is gonna go for like $400 or $500. The tail light up dongle is such a cool gimmick. Yo, that is so cool. Yeah, so fun fact, if you ever work with LED diffusers, because I have at work, this is just like a clear piece of acrylic or polycarbonate, and what you do is, when you have clear, the light just transmits through it, like, without being caught, so you actually won't really see anything. But then the edges, like, if you etch the edges or sand the edges so they're opaque and kind of rough, then it catches the light and that'll illuminate that. So, like, yeah, anyway, LED optical stuff. Let's move on. Nobody cares, phalanges. Next topic, Akko Framer, Dash, and Nest. So we talked about these in name only last week, and here they are in pictures. So the Nest is already out. You can buy this on AliExpress. Dazz has one, and he says it's pretty disappointing. It's not great quality. The skates aren't rounded whatsoever. It's an X-Lite V3 Mini. It's even smaller than the X-Lite Mini, which is crazy. And that is the Nest. That's an Ergo. They also have the Framer, which is an Ergo, and this is their budget entry level one, coming in at $40. And they have the one I'm the most interested in, which is called the Dash, which looks to be a symmetrical, coming in at $60. More pictures of the Nest. So the Dash is a 3950, 39 grams, and reminds me of Attack Shark X6. Attack Shark X6, which is a forgotten about Pulsar X2 kind of inspired shape with a dock. It's like a 59, 60 gram mouse, but like, I don't know. People might like this because you do get dedicated DPI up and down buttons and a dock, but it's an older mouse. It's fine. I have one. It's fine. It's a mouse. Skates aren't great on it. More details here. So Tech Power Up posted these photos. They also have, oh, look at this. We got the hamster mice too. Neato. And we have, yeah, what they have to say. The Dash combines a Nordic wireless solution. No compromise for top tier gameplay. Ultralight. MSRP of $70 globally with regional pricing subject to local markets. And then they say Nest and Framer. Nest is right-handed Ergo. Framer is entry-level gaming. So Nest and I'm guessing Dash will be kind of the same price tier. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The Akko AG1, it's like such a good shape. Akko. Oh, here's a video of it. Did I miss it? I honestly don't know if I care. This is just some Akko keyboard. We're going to get to mice. Oh no, this autoplate. I'm stupid. All right, well, cool. You guys got that. Akko AG1. Not to be confused with the nutrient supplement service. This is actually a really nice shape. It's like an FK2, maybe FK3, slightly smaller shape. I have problems with mine. I got wireless interference issues. Like it's actually problematic and not really usable even at home. I'm kind of disappointed. And this like cringe texturing up top, or this like, yeah, anime boy here. This is like insanely grippy. I can't even like describe it. It might be like one of the grippiest coatings I've ever felt on a mouse. It feels so grippy to the point where like if you were to use it for a long period of time, I think it would disintegrate. Dude, I love this shape. Son of a gun. Oh, Akko, what you doing? Moving on to the next topic. PMM Pulse. I would love to get Piranha mouse mods on the pod. Pulse W dropped. It's an OP1. Oh, can we open up PMM.gg? Welcome to PMM. So here's the Pulse W mod kit. So starting from $83, it's a OP1W 4K mod kit at 37 grams. So if you guys don't know PMM, he's a OG GOAT mouse modder who now has his own like 3D printing service, and he builds mod kits. And I haven't used one. I really want to. I really want his Viper V3 with the ultra grip coating. But this is rocking OP1 4K V2 and V1 internals. Shape inspiration is an OP1 8K. Is it a straight up clone? I think so. I don't know if just legally he doesn't say clone. 37 grams, including 150 milliamp hour battery. It features a button tensioning system. That's interesting. Good to see a return of that. And it's $83 sold out. Worldwide shipping, because I know he ships from Germany. And return within 14 days. Wow, he has a return policy, dude. And yeah, he also offers like carbon fiber rod stiffeners. They're like little cross support things. So anyway, yeah, you guys can check it out. There's the carbon fiber rods. So the mod kit is $83. And then I believe you can buy a fully built one too, but you're going to literally pay like for the materials and labor. So maybe just do it yourself. Next topic. I'm going to save that one for later. We're going to do this next topic here. So shout out Will, who posted this to our Discord. Rapoo might have some mice incoming, because in a driver, we have some names leaked here. We have VT0 Max Master, which is, let me just bring up Rapoo Gaming Mouse. Let's bring up their lineup here so you guys can get a refresher. Their Shenzhen Rapoo technology. Can we find their, wait a second, why does this mouse actually look good? The V200 Pro, I'm sorry, I'm going on a side tangent here. What is this Sensei shape? What? What? Wait. $33.95 with that DPI? Wait. No. Look at that ugly skate design. No. Chad, I kind of want one. Where can I buy one? Can I? I'm about to reach out to my Rapoo rep and be like, yo, $80? What's the wait? Oh, freaking. 73 grams. Damn. 125 by 68 by 38. So this is like Wise Owl Cloud dimensions roughly. 800 milliamp hour battery though. So weight mod it down to like 60-ish grams. Man, Sensei shape needs more love. Wise Owl's our only one. And Wise Owl's good, but could be better. Maybe I'm just being a choosing beggar. Anyway, I want to go to Reddit Rapoo mouse. I wonder if I can find... I got a really nice marketing image from them that showed their whole lineup. Ugh, I'm not going to be able to find it. Well, whatever. Yeah, that's not the right website. Is it the Shenzhen? It's the shop.rapoo, I think is their website. Oh yeah, this is the proper website. And let's go to whatever. This is fine here. So they are leaking VT0, VT3, VT0 Max Master, VT3S Max Master, VT0 Air Max Master, VT3S Air Max Master, VT3S Air Max, VT9S, VT9S Max, VPR8 Plus, P5 Plus. Okay, and VT6 and VT6 Max, which does not exist. So let's break this down a little bit. So all their existing Gen 2 lineup, which are actually worth trying. If you guys have not tried a Rapoo mouse, these are actually pretty good. They are value kings. Don't pay this amount. They go on sale all the time. I got, like, during their Christmas sale, you could get like their Gen 2 mice for like $22. So the Max gets you optical switches and $39.50. The non-Max will get you $33.95, and I'm on mechanical switches. Just get the non-Max. It's like way cheaper. They have good coatings. They have a lot of different shapes. So the first one is the VT0 Air. These are also Nordic 54 L15 with 800 milliamp hour battery. So they're all like 55-ish grams plus or minus depending on the shape. But you can battery swap up. Not recommended because of different voltage. And these things are insane values, good shapes, good coatings, decent skates. Rapoo's an $800 million market cap company. They're like huge in China, I guess. So we are getting Max Master. I don't know what Master means. Max usually meant $39.50 and optical switches. Master, maybe we're getting H20 MCU. They have a VT0 Air, which is a smaller battery. Same exact thing, but no longer 800 milliamp hour battery for like a 10 gram reduction. So like the VT0 Air is like 43 grams. It's like an X2H shape. It's actually a very nice mouse. VT3S Air and VT3S Air Max. So those are their smaller ergos. It's this guy here. It's kind of like a EC2 meets a Death Adder. And the VT3S, the S, is specifically like an EC3 size. VT9S, so they have an existing VT9, which is sort of like, this is not to be confused with like the old VT9. The Gen 2 VT9 is way better. This is kind of like a GPX, but with hip flare, flat sides, medium large mouse, and we're getting an S version. That'll be nice to see. I'm guessing that means smaller. VPR 8 Plus, P5, I don't know what any of those means. VT6, I have no idea what this is either. If I just want to be an entertaining podcast host and give a guess, we have, let's see, what do we have? We have GPX, we have Ergo, we have Ergo Small. Their VT7 is like an off ambi. It's kind of weird. It's like similar in size to a Viper V3, but it doesn't feel like a Viper V3. VT0 is another small ambi. And then VT1 is a kind of interesting mid-hump GPX mini ambi. It's not a GPX mini, but it's a mid-hump smaller mouse. I am thinking everyone's cloning GPXs and Viper V3s. I wouldn't be surprised if VT6 is just straight up a Viper V3 clone. I would like it to be another smaller ergo, another smaller symmetrical mouse though. Maybe think like a Final mouse. We already have the VT0, which is like a Sora / X2H. Anyway, that was pretty cool. Next topic. Let's do some AliExpress stuff. Xiaomi X1 gaming mouse. This is old news. We've talked about this on the pod before. I just couldn't find it. But yeah, this is a mouse from Xiaomi with a 65 gram weight, $33.95. It's actually a reasonable price on AliExpress right now. I think it's around $63 before coupons and cash back. They used to be like $100, but now they are, oh, I guess I have to spell mouse right for the search results to work. Yes, I do. Now it's $63 before coins and such and coupons, so sure. There's a Harry Potter edition if you want to spend like, it's like $150. But the shape actually looks decent. I'm kind of tempted to pick one up, chat. I'm not going to be able to do it today. 530 milliamp hour battery. Charging voltage. Oh, it's a fast charging battery, 3.85 volt. There's dimensions, 125 by 63 by 40.6. So shape to me looks, think like Sora, right? We have a little bit of waist taper, back hump, not super aggressive back hump. long sloping, maybe more like X2, but with a little bit of waist taper and not quite X2H level hump. But dimensions 125 long. It's a decent sized mouse. So that's pretty cool to see. Next mouse from AliExpress is the Hello Ganss FLX7 Pro. I had an FLX3, 3, and it's the cheapest piece of crap Lamzu Thorn Happy Meal level quality toy ever. It sucks. I don't know if this is going to be any better, but hey, it's an option. Looks kind of like a Final Mouse-ish shape, maybe a Viper V3. There's two versions. There's a 1K and a Pro 8K. So you have options for the 1K version gets a hot swap battery and a nano dongle. The Pro version gets a dock and also a nano dongle. Both 69, 68-ish grams. 3311 Nordic that you guys can see. I'm honestly not too interested in this mouse. I was really underwhelmed with the quality of the FLX3. Hello Ganss FLX3. Yeah, this thing. I have a video on it. It feels like an utter cheap piece of garbage. It's like actually e-waste. They made a version with holes in it. Cool. Yeah, I'm not impressed. And the $33.95 version is $50. If it was like $20, I would try one. Not happening though. Next mouse, another little budget one. I know you guys don't care about this stuff. So Smailwolf M3. This is a cheap 3311 mouse. Smailwolf is like knockoff Darmoshark logo? Question mark? But here's the different versions. You guys can go look it up. S205 sensors, utter garbage. PAW 3311. We all know how we feel about that. And it has dock options. The reason I'm even including this, I try not to avoid too many 3311 mice unless they have something interesting. For this, it's the shape. The shape actually looks kind of decent. Am I going crazy? Doesn't that look kind of nice? Like, yeah, it's going to be like bare plastic, but I don't know, man. The shape looks kind of decent. Yeah. Like 65 grams, you know, big battery, be charging again. We don't care, but hey. Next topic, I got some CES news. We're gonna come back to AliExpress because there is the winter sale going on. Well, I will just touch on that very briefly then. AliExpress winter sale. They have coupons. The coupons you can check our Discord. They're roughly 12 to 14% off. Rakuten is also 17% cash back today, although that's going to end in 1 minute. Maybe it continues tomorrow. It may or may not. Things I picked up. Let me go off screen here and show you guys what I have picked up. Okay, well, that's not going to maximize. Okay, so I picked up a couple things, not a ton. I got, oh, sure, I guess I can show you guys this. Yeah. Here you go. I picked up some Alps encoders. I picked up some plastic pry tools. These are great for getting skates off. You can see I got a 20 pack for $1. Alps encoders, switches. I got some TTC golds. I got some Zippy DF3s. These are what G-Wolves uses. I got some ZF red dots. These are my favorite out of all the ZF switches. I got some pallet racking because I'm finishing my basement. I did get a Xiaopin Z11 Pro. And I did get a Taidu TSG 808. So we already know the Z11 I've talked about already. It's a larger egg shape. So it's Xiaopin's larger egg. There's a $33.95 and a $33.11 version. It's like a $20 upcharge for the $33.95, but I went for it. No idea if it has a coating. I'll let you guys know how it is. Yeah, you guys can find out more information if you look it up. I've already talked about it on Mousecast. The other thing was the Taidu. Where did that go? What? Okay, here we are. I did get a Taidu TSG 808. So I actually ordered a $33.95 version of this back in like 2023 and it never shipped. So I got a refund, obviously. I've always been slightly interested in the shape. It's kind of a medium-sized ambi. Reminds me, I think in hand feel, it's going to be a little, I think it's mid-hump. I think it's going to feel a little bit like a Final Mouse where you have a little bit of taper, a little bit of waist taper, mid-hump, relatively flat, kind of that medium size. They're saying 53 grams, 3311 or 3395, Huano 80 million, transparent blue shell pink dots, TTC encoder. And Taidu, yeah, you guys probably have not heard of Taidu. They're like a budget brand, I think mainly in China. They have the TSG 608, which is kind of a unique shape, which I tried getting one. We have large-ish foot skates. This is an old mouse. I got one just because the sale was going on with like cashback. You can go and join a cashback team and get 10% store credit too. I ended up getting a 3311 version because I love this green. I think that looks really cool. And if I love the shape, I could probably get a $33.95, but I ain't paying $65 for this. No way. AliExpress prices have been bad. But anyway, that's what I've gotten from the winter sale. Feel free to join the Discord and check out Deals Chat. Ask me any questions about like how to min-max super coins and how to use AliExpress. And Wednesday, the money, the cashback credit thing. Anyway. Some quick little news here from CES. We have a lot of news, I'm sorry. We do have like their M series of mice, which I was really pumped because I was like, oh look, new M series mice. Particularly this one. I was like, look at this, an office mouse, but maybe with 8K hertz polling and 30,000 DPI, 3950. No, unfortunately, these are existing office mice. I was checked in the Reddit comments, so thank you. But that is cool to see Keychron doing some unique like office type shapes. Unfortunately, oh, like here's an egg here too. Again, this is like so misleading. They put all these here, but it's really only like these mice. They don't even have their M4 fingertip mouse here. So chat, do you guys want an office mouse to have like a 3395? First of all, do you use your gaming mouse at work? I do. I do CAD work, so I do a lot of mousing. But I understand people who predominantly live in Outlook and in an email client and in like Teams chat and in a browser, you don't, the trackpad's fine. But I personally would love to see some like office shapes with like Dell Office mouse with high-end specs. Because there are some good stuff out there. This, or like M-BJ58. I have a modded one of these with a high-end sensor. Yeah. Office mice shapes can be pretty decent. Next bit of CES news. We did have some stuff from ATK. I don't know if I showed these photos in the last Mousecast. I think this went live like like an hour after we finished the Mousecast episode. These pictures are from Tech Power Up. The thing to note, we already know the ATK Ghost, but the thing to note here is we also have X1s in some additional colorways. I believe these are X1s. This looks, wait, does that look different? Yeah, okay, no, the button design down here looks different, so maybe these aren't X1s. Yeah, and the LED between the buttons is a little bit different here too. So I don't actually know what these are. Are these Ghosts, but like a solid shell? Wait, does the Ghost have... No, Ghost has... Maybe, is this an X1 V2? ATK X1 V2. Did they actually change like the mold shape? No, they didn't. I don't know what this is then, chat. This is a new mold. Because these buttons, this angle here to the buttons is different. And the raised DPI light is different too. Interesting. Unfortunately, it has a stupid fuzzy texture. Chat, how do we feel about using a Stormbreaker at work? Nice. I still need to do my Revine review for one. How do we feel about this brown orange? What's crazy? You guys should watch Technology Connections. Technology Connections brown. Watch this video. How many views? I hope it has over a million views. 5 million views. Brown color is weird. Yeah, so dark orange is brown. And that just like blew my mind. Dark orange does not exist. It's called brown. And then these are also, these look new too. These are VXE R1s. Is that what these look like? I'm thinking this is a VXE R1. Certainly looks like it. But again, I thought they like decoupled from ATK. So who knows? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately that metallic finish just kind of stinks. And then they have other mice here. They have a duckbill. This is not a VXE R1. What is that? I don't know what this is. Maybe is this upcoming ATK 0? Or is this something totally different? Oh wait, am I in a wrong booth now? No, this is still ATK booth. What? Wait, chat, what is that? What is that? Yeah, this is the ATK booth. Fierce Gaming. They have Mad Lion stuff back here. Like, they have Mad G back here, and they don't even talk about it. ATK U2. Is this... This is ATK F1. ATK A9, but I don't see the DPI light. Duckbill, right? X1. Y9, right? Their Dex clone. R1. X1. I don't know what this is. Mad RV2. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, there's the ATK 0 mouse. This guy. Maybe that's it. That might be it, but in white, which is like a refresh of the VXE Mad R. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. Oh, apparently there's a trackball too, if we cared. It nuzzles right in front of your keyboard. Okay, I don't know. People, this got 355 votes, so not our market. Q101 by iQunix. Look at this thing. Pretty wild. This is a magnesium shell. Is it magnesium? Made of magnesium and still in early development. The shape feels like a blend of Superlight, Viper V2, and OP1. It's especially well suited for anyone who prefers medium to large mice. Sicko is a great follow on Twitter, by the way, guys. Nice up close photos. This panel looks like it comes off, doesn't it? I feel like we've seen this before, haven't we? What's up, chat? Says Ron Scott. Hey, yo, I should have put this on my bingo card. Front splitter meta 2026, like the Mel Geek Horus. Mel Geek Horus. Yeah, dude, front splitters are all the rage now. Gaming mice are becoming like JDM cars. Next topic is MCHOSE booth. We already talked about a little bit, but here's just some more photos if you guys want to see. Coolio. Oh, wait, look at Business Boy here. I like Business Boy. This is gonna be phalanges in 30 years, okay? Or not 30 years. That's a big diss to this guy calling him 60 years old. This is gonna be phalanges in 15 years. I'll be over in China selling mice and doing business deals. Yeah, cool. And ATK booth, we didn't actually see better photos of this, but yeah, ATK at CES, this was their booth. So do we want to try to see some of this stuff? Edge 75. Yeah, I don't really care that much. I think we've exhausted a lot of this. We got to get into setup collection reactions. Yeah, CES. Too bad JQ couldn't go. One minor correction from last week. Shout out Will, who DM'd me. Rapoo's Nirvana that we teased last week, that we showed off. It's like a fingertip mouse, and I thought it was like Rapoo was selling it. It is actually a mod kit. He said there's a video. He said he watched the video. It's meant to be released as an open source project. They did upload the 3D step files before taking it down. I was able to grab them knowing you're a big modder, not sure if you wanted them. It has mounting holes for the PCB, which I was planning to do as a weekend project one day. Yeah, it uses like any, I assume like any of Rapoo's PCBs, the long skinny ones. This saves a lot of time and professionally made. Yeah. I asked, do you know anything about like Rapoo's reasoning for doing an open source project? Like if they're not making money for it, why? He said, I don't think it's official. It's not official. I think they entered a competition with Rapoo modding like that turtle mouse. Yeah, have you guys seen that like Rapoo turtle mouse? It's a goofy little green. Yeah, it's this thing. It's like one of these, but modded, I guess, with high-end specs, and some esports pro used it. Which is just great, a great sense of humor. It also tried to collab with Rapoo directly. The group was affiliated with Westlab. ITK much about them. Which, by the way, I think Dazz has some Westlab skates coming inbound, which is pretty cool. They said they'd have another mod on the work that's likely not open sourced. So cool. Neato burrito. All right. Let's move on to pad news. We only have one pad news this week. Lamzu officially has an NV mouse pad coming out. Mouse and mouse pad partner for NV. We're excited to announce a new partnership with NV. exclusive content and giveaways. Oh wait, I thought they were okay. Why did I put this here? I thought it was an actual pet. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Well, let's just ignore that and go on to keyboard news. Tekkusai has the Titan 675 HE. I don't know too much about this. Machined aluminum chassis, custom glass back weight, low frontal height. That's good to see, especially with these like really big beefy aluminum chassis. Rapid trigger, 8K pulling, web-based driver, premium acoustic and tactile feel. Very nice. We got a knob, so it gets a win in Flanges book. Looks very premium. It's not going to be cheap. You can test the web driver for yourself here. Coming this March. I don't know about pricing. I think we talked about this previously on the pod a long time ago. Next keyboard is the ATK Gear RS7 Air, new affordable HE keyboard coming soon. All around layout, so I'm guessing it's a 75%er. Dazz is here? Wait, what?
Yeah, hello.
Dazz, what are you doing here? You should be with your family.
Yeah, they're all in bed.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, do you wanna address it at all on the pod?
Yeah, it's COVID.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. It's apparently gastro attacking these days. So
Dude, you're supposed to go on vacation tomorrow.
nope, that's $1,000 to set on fire. So yeah.
Oh no. What did you guys have planned?
We were going down like Savannah, Georgia.
Oh,
No kids.
Flyer
First
drive.
time. Fly. Airbnb booked. All that stuff. Gone.
I am so
I
sorry.
mean, obviously my daughter is my biggest concern. Like, it's an afterthought, really, but she's doing better now. So.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, dude. Savannah,
Yeah,
Georgia is a cute little town.
That aspect's rough because it was just like we just make it to this weekend. We'll finally get a break experience for the first time. Nope.
Man, where do you think she got it from?
Who knows? We could have been like silent carriers because we've had some gastro issues the last week. School, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, where are we at? Sorry, the app didn't work. I pushed to fix the remote, but it's not here yet.
No, it's no problem. This is fine. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. We're still in the news. It's been a long news week. I don't have you to keep me in check, so I'm wrapping up with the news with two last keyboards. The RS7 V2 from ATK. Gen 3D Tech is in the chat, by the way. He has the Ghost from ATK coming inbound. Otherwise, he's had to buy all of his ATK stuff. And
sick, yeah. He's responded with some setup on my quote tweet. So
yeah, sick.
We'll have to take a look at that. Yeah.
And also, here's a TMR PCB keyboard. So, band 60. I guess this was only a matter of time. Dude, it's going to become the norm. Like, gaming keyboards, like how everything used to be like red speed switches or silver speed switches, it's just going to be like TMR is just like the only like it's better battery life, right? Over HE. And like higher sensitivity, right?
Yeah.
The downside is just
that it's more power hungry, but you can turn the sensors off, but you can't turn the sensors off to get the functionality you would want if you have like a rapid trigger on.
Oh,
I believe that was from a looting stream a while back. And then there was someone else in our Discord saying that all the TMR OEMs are trash right now, but that's debatable, I guess. I don't know. I don't know enough in that area to actually speak with authority, but I've enjoyed the TMR boards I've had.
Okay.
And everyone's making them, so.
Okay. Well, that's it. That's it for news. I want to go into community recap now, which we had. Huh?
I'm gonna eat my dinner.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Can you mute yourself, or you're just gonna eat the mic?
Oh, I should be fine. It won't come through. Yeah.
Okay. So before in community recap this week, I got one quick little topic, which is I posted this on Twitter and it kind of blew up. And by blowing up at 700 updates, and I did test this very briefly on stream, and the TLDW it's not good because two main issues I have with it. First thing is it's not as fluid. The arm motion is not as fluid as you would think because there's two joints. It really only wants you to move in the one arc length of the one joint that has less friction, and then once that one is done, it'll start moving in the second arc length. So you feel very robot-y and restricted to these like 2 arcs that the friction kind of locks you into. The other thing is, yeah, the friction. There's like a lot of static friction in the joints. So I might lube it and try it again, but I still think it's kind of dumb. Also, it clamps the crap out of your mouse pad. But it blew up because Pingu... Oh wait, that's a really sick... Nice job, Nacho Customs. Pingu tried one out. This is what they thought. Thoughts below. TLDR, you can read through all of this. They said how... Huh?
What a wall of text.
Yeah, they did a lot of info here. Viscose wraps the sock around her armrest to counteract this. Dude, Viscose... So Viscose actually uses like her armrest as like a pivot point, and I'm the opposite. I removed my armrests because then I can get nice and close and then put like my whole ass arm on the mouse pad on the desk. By the way, sleeping dog.
Nice.
You are so cute, my dog.
I rest my left elbow on the left armrest to like, and it's always perfectly level with the keyboard.
Okay.
But the right hand side's always mouse pad. So
yeah, I know one thing I do is I use a drafting chair technically. Drafting chair, which is just a tall chair. So my desk, my thighs like touch the bottom of the desk because I go all the way up, and this allows me to sit at a very like ergonomic position. I'm not like doing this. Yeah, it allows my elbows to have a little bit of bend so I can move my arm like this. So Pingu did not like it either. Said it has a lot of potential but needs to be ironed out. And there is apparently a premium thing out there. Oh, no way! I told them to try lube. Super lube actually helps, which is a silicone lube. Still has resistance, but it won't completely get stuck anymore. I'd say the clamp is the more annoying design flaw. Now, I tried it in TF2, and the vertical range of motion is a bit more limiting there. Yeah, that was the other thing. The like cup that it puts you in. The cup that it puts you in, it's like a mouse pad material, but the whole arm is like nice beefy metal, but the cup is like this really chintzy plastic, and it doesn't tilt. And yeah, moving up and down feels a little bit weird because the arm doesn't really like doing that. It only likes moving in arc lengths. It doesn't really like moving rectilinearly. All right. Do we want to do collection reactions now? I think so. No, yeah. I'll save collection reactions to the end. We're just going to do 2 quick topics here. Silicone mouse. This person says the Goon mouse. This is something Yunzi had at CES. my favorite reply. Oh my, my favorite reply was just this one from Tridrax.
Honestly, you should have been a side-by-side. Who did it better? Corsair or Yunzi on that top shelf flex there?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's funny. The Goon mouse. Yeah, the thing vibrates. Also, small bit of news. The Pulsar Feynman collab, this is actually happening because they announced a delay. Q2 2026 release. So I didn't realize this was not just like a one-off custom thing that teased last year. This is actually a real collab. Cool.
I'm gonna send you the tweet for collections later.
Okay, perfect. this was this guy, this butthurt bro, Rainbow Six dumbass game.
Love that.
Dude, as a person who's bought store returns of like pallet auction mice, I have probably about 6 mice that have been nerd raged in this way. Oh my god, I love it. I absolutely love it. And like, okay, so what did he do? He probably chucked his mouse because it's missing one of the magnetic side buttons. He like, did he chomp on?
Took a bite?
What are these up here? And then he just goes and pries the buttons up. But the best part is he does all of this, And then he puts his mouse back down on the mouse pad and goes, I'm going to take a picture and post it to Reddit.
Chat says, never thought I'd see Fed on Mousecast. X Rainbow Six coach.
Oh, really?
Pro coach.
No
Yeah.
way. That's really... Since when is this okay? Is the... Oh, wait. Is Fet the...
That's the Twitter.
Fet's the
tweet.
retweet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rainbow dumbass game. I get it. It's funny because we all get it. I get it. I've never done this to a mouse, but I definitely wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do collection reactions. I'm gonna switch back to the... Is this a community recap topic, technically?
I don't know.
I'll put the Mousecast logo on top, so because we don't really know. So let's start out with collection reactions. Do you want me to do your tweet first that you DM'd me?
That's the one. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing you had. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, people did not reply to my tweet, so cool.
I only
So
got
if you
one or
guys...
two, but one was good.
by the way, I'm going to boost up your volume on my end. Go ahead and talk again.
I'm not eating a chip over here. Hello.
Okay, chips. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me know how audio is, guys. Dazz, yeah, you're just quiet for me, but maybe I'm wrong. So let me know if I made them too loud. Help us out and post your collections and setup this week, and we'll take a look and react. Enter the Dazz giveaways also. So that's not too late. If you guys are watching now and you haven't done so, post it to probably the Discord's our preferred place. Though Twitter, yeah, I'm honestly not going to refresh this page if I'm being honest, unless you say something in chat. So let's get started. First of all, the thumbnail. Addressing the thumbnail. I guess I should have explained this earlier. The frickin' dot skates on top of the sticker was a meme. Somebody did that sarcastically. And then this is actually my setup, one of my walls of mice. And I did not have enough characters for calculator organizer, so I censored it and made it clickbaity. I'm sorry if I let you guys down, but I thought it was... My wife was in the room, and I'm trying to fit calculator organizer into the thumbnail. I just start dying because I'm like... I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I like it. Gen 3D Tech starts out. Dude, I'm telling you, does he not look like Paul Rudd?
I can see it. Nope.
I hope he's still watching. Yo. Right?
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, oh, I got Paul Rudd on my Twitter feed. Okay, so here's his collection. Yeah, this is how things go. First of all, this clock and a bunch of lighters. So homie either smokes or does candles. I get this though. I get this. He knows he could. I know he's in chat. Awesome. Similar age, I think too. No way. I get this. So you have mice behind you that you don't even have accessible. You can do better. I think you know you can do better.
Lighters for the fireplace below. There you
But
go.
I get it. Yeah. Oh, this is neat. Actually, like using shelves and actually displaying stuff. I don't know. Oh, he has a VM 501? Bro, how is it? It's an interesting Ergo and a VM 610. Interesting, from Elecom, Chinese, Japanese manufacturer. Wait, were you in the army? Cool. You got his router. Sorry, and I'm just critiquing everything. Okay, here's where the real business happens here. He has his own background. Cool. Tons of mice. Damn. Okay, he might have more than me. Graphics card stuff. Yeah, this is impressive, dude. Wait, Air Force. Oh, right on, dude. He's a VGN King. Oh my god, I didn't even know. We can't even go through all this, but he has a mug here, the LEDs. This is cool. We have display 52 degrees out. Oh yeah, because I think he said Texas. Oh, apparently Gen 3D and AimAdapt have a collab coming to Micro Center Austin. I don't know what it is.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, dude, that's huge. Like this collection, that's a lot of keyboards. Wow. Okay. Yeah. This is more than I have. That's for sure. Bro.
I'm on my way to that many keyboards, dude, but not nearly that
really?
many. That's what it feels like, though. My floor looks like that.
Oh no. I like this. I like the keycaps on this one here. I don't even know how to react. Like, this is nuts. I mean, he's like a reviewer, right? So like, this is the reviewer life. Can you explain this toilet paper roll with googly eyes? Is that something like one of your kids made? Because I love that. And then we have a pad here that I don't even recognize. He's rocking a VGN F2 Master, maybe, here? PlayStation 1. Yeah, this is a cool setup. I think I gotta spend less time on people if we want this to be a reasonable, like, podcast. But, yeah, like, we can't even go through everything here. He has cheap stuff like old Deluxe M800. Other budget stuff like Xiaopin. Oh, he has a Deluxe M600. Wow. MM7. Wow, yeah, no, I could like name every single one of these probably if I wanted to. I don't think we have time for that though. One more. Oh, there's the pants.
Oh, baby. Wow.
My daughter made it. Oh, wait, I saw a bear. Oh man, dude, I feel okay. So his desk is here. So the fireplace is probably behind us here. His LED wall is to the right. You can see the LEDs here. Orbital box. Oh man, dude, you need a storage overhaul. You should pick up some of those pallet racking things I got from plugin AliExpress. Computer case here? Yeah, PC case. But I also get it. Like, what do you do at a certain point? Something that sucks about mouse pads, the most efficient way to store them is stacked up like this. But like, good luck remembering what's in your stack.
Yeah, right.
Yep,
They
that's
just get eaten by the stack. Yep.
Yep, this is the reviewer. This is the reviewer's collection. 4114 pad G2 Pro Jatopa right there. Cool. Oh, here's this dude setup. Oh, that's the ATK X1, no? And he's playing. Why is this like 3 pixels from Brian? Great mouse. And he's running on like an HP Ultrabook. Okay, and he's playing like, what is this, Civ? Sure, X1, good mouse. Is this all you got for your reactions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate Gen 3D Tech making it better.
Yeah, no, that was
Making it more than just one. Yeah.
Sorry, Gen 3D Tech, but Brian's got you beat because he has a single mouse. I don't know. It's just like what a juxtaposition.
The contrast, yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. Let's go to setups and collections in the Discord now. All right, guys. So this is what I think I added people. I gotta go up to my. Yes, here we go. So if you guys want to contribute right now, live, we'll react. 28 people watching. Thank you guys. I can't even believe people watch this sometimes. So Womp Womp from our Discord. Oh, this is a good setup here. He has a bunch of premium stuff. V8, 8 Vuk. Oh, he has one of the Piranha mouse mods, the Neo, right? Is this HTX Ultra? Hit scan, another PMM Mini, Atlantis Mini F2. Man, dude, my brain, not ZA13. What are the Inca Sora V2? Yeah, this is solid. Homie likes smaller mice.
Oh, it's Womp Womp. Okay, yep.
Yeah. Dude, great collection. Good premium stuff. He spent a good amount of money, I assume, though, given that he has more premium offerings. That or he got into the hobby relatively late.
And
like
an Octogrip, looks like.
Oh yeah, on an
Should I?
Octogrip? Hard to say. Octogrip? Yeah, hard to say. Well, yeah, pretty cool, dude. Yeah, PMM Cyber 4.1, which is an interesting. That's this guy here, an older PMM mouse shape. And the male, he has a ROM Leviathan V4, so that's gonna be his largest mouse. And a G-Wolves Lycan. Interesting. Okay. Schwamper, hey, good to see you. Regular Mousecast viewer and contributor. He does this thing with all of his grip tape. I know one thing he did is he color swapped his Aqua Zest and LA edition. We got a Ying, the rare Ying. He's using a Darmoshark M2. What do you think of it, dude? It's a bad price, but it's not a bad product in my opinion. I'd be curious to know like what people have the most time on. He also has his Iberia EX. Schwamper does the base sanding on our Discord. He has 2. Are these HTS2s? HTS?
HTS Ultra, I think.
Yeah. I like the purple. Oh, he color swapped. Dude, this
HTS
is
2 maybe? I don't know.
I love this. Well, going by the grip tape coloration, he has some time on the Hitscan Hyperlight. That's good. Oh, he has time on all of them. That's good. Yeah, this is another good like fingertippers collection.
Oh, HGX Mini. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look humpier than that.
And then his pads here. Yeah, he's got them inside of a closet. Yeah, hard to see what, but he has quite a few. Lots of the same packaging here, which is interesting. So lots of the same manufacturer, maybe all artisan. That'd be a lot of artisan. Like $400 in artisan pads right there, if those were artisans. From Narot. Pretty good collection here too. Oh, we only has one of those low profile switch keyboards, not HE. Interesting. And he put a mouse pad underneath it. He has a couple stands here. Don't know if he uses it. Audio interface over here. 2 GPXs. Wait, yeah, 2 GPXs. Couple G-Wolves. Lamzu Maya X. X2HES. Nice. We have a Celical Helix. Helix Celical. Wait, is it which? I forget the naming. Which I have an LA1 in the mail. I don't know where it is. I should probably DM the dude because it's been a while. Yo, if you sell me something on Mouse Market, there's a good chance I just forget about it until like a month later. He has an HTM Ultra or Plus also. A couple of Vaxi things. Yeah, this is solid. So he has a good spattering of nothing like none of the like super budget brands. Cheapest thing on here is like probably LA1. Lots of few G-Wolves things, couple Finamouse things. Yeah.
The chat. No one has a Lycan yet.
Yeah, no one has a Lycan yet. It's really ships, what did he say, after March? Or in March 15th, I forget. We make it look
It comes when it comes. I paid for it, it'll be here.
Okay, yeah. Do you think the bottom is gonna bother you?
Very well could. Quite possible.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I didn't get it. Also because I already have Sora's. But this, I don't understand this. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what like level of weight trimming is happening.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it gets to the point where like it just doesn't make sense to have a solid base. This might be a separate part, and then this is a separate part that gets screwed in. I like that it's a different way of thinking about constructing a mouse when the PCB does all the reinforcement, but like, why not bring this down into the pad? I don't know. And then why is this waffled here? I don't know. Next person, we make it look easy. Oh, this is good. Okay, I like it when we have a short little collection because we learn a lot about the person. So this guy, I get the vibe, he has been into FPS for a while, hence the Zowie and the MZ1. He's very budget minded though, because we have all budget mice here, wired Death Adder. But he just recently is like starting to explore what else is out there, right? Because these are kind of older. This is kind of mainstream. And then these are
treacherous. It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah. A7 V2 in the lovely green, best color. L7 Pro or Ultra, very nice. Lysol. He's got the L7 dongle over, Kaisona dongle. He's got some IEMs. And he's watching Mousecast. Cool. Hell yeah, dude. Alright. Vigil posted some pictures. Oh, he like edited them together. So we have a bunch of pads. 10 to X. This is an Octo. Oh no, this is a Shinrai Edgeless, right?
Yes.
And then we have an old 10 to X logo also. I do like the new logo, I gotta say. Oh, what? Wait. He has a camo Death Adder? What? Explain. How'd you get this? Do we have like a casual esports pro in our chat? I don't know. Londa Riz, Blitz, nice. AC Pro Mid.
Who is this again?
This is, I don't know how to say this. Vigile. I don't know if he's in chat right now.
Okay.
And then for mice, we got X2.
That's not IEMs? What did you say was IEMs?
Oh, the previous one. I already wanted to move on. But, oh, I skipped this other thing from Narot. No. My dog just farted.
Disregard.
Okay.
Love that for you.
Well, from there, look at this. Oh no, I thought this was a single keyboard. It's 2 keyboards. Knobs. And then he has a drawer of mice. Yeah. Yeah, dude, mouse storage is like actually a problem. I'm telling you, the calculator organizer is the way to go, especially if you hang it. It comes with hangers to go over your door. Yes, you can't do it because you got like glass doors, but
Yep.
X-Lite, Celical Helix, color swapped and endgame gear, XM1. Yeah, these are good. Lots of MCHOSE showing, huh? Like, or not MCHOSE, but like lots of X2 kind of shape stuff here. He likes his small ambies. We should recommend people a mouse that they try next based on their collection. I'm gonna say here, try a Strider. Yeah, I'll say try a Strider.
Like change it up and try like an F1 V2
Yeah, or that.
or a head scan Hyperlight.
Cool.
I did have someone ask me recently, like, hit scan Hyperlight or F1 V2 Extreme for $50 less, and I was like, buddy, you have to get the F1 V2 Extreme for $50 less. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All respect to hit scan, but that's just too much of a savings.
What about if they're the same price? Like, say you're shopping Mouse Market.
Oh, hit scan, armored opticals.
Yep.
Better quality.
Nice S2, man. Okay. Yeah, I want to know the story behind the Death Adder, dude. That's the most interesting thing to me. How he got a pre-production Razer unit. Greg?
All right, I'll be back. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Every sweatshirt in this room is for the company I work for. Freezing.
Oh, yeah. No problem. This is a great collection here, too, from Greg. We got Viper V3 stuff. It's great to see you have like the white one, so you have experience with a really nice coating, and then a clone option. Very good XE. What is this? An NPO1? Yeah, old MCHOSE A7. Nice to see it. Oh, a Lamoki G2 or whatever. G1, G2. The OP1 clone. MZ1 wireless. Nice. He likes putting his grip tape up here and also down here. Good to see people actually using the grip tape. Luna Fury here, right? That's interesting. And Leviathan L7 Plus. This is a Kaisona Mercury. I can only tell because of the kind of V shape to the buttons. This is a good collection here too. A little bit more, like more premium stuff for the most part. I think the most interesting is he got a Luna, which at least here in the US, you have to definitely try to get one of those this day and age. Bonus for you guys. Oh, from Schwamper, because he has the skate tier list. Insane, dude. Insane. Oh my gosh. Do any of you guys feel the need to like inventory your stuff?
I made an application for it.
Yeah.
And I got 4 new things and I put them right into that app and it's way better. So
Nice.
Yeah. Found a bunch of bugs while doing it. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's all like interesting. I'm excited to use it. I wish I could have used it. I spent like 10 minutes.
I was so bummed.
Yeah,
you sent me that and I fixed it from the emergency room in 2 minutes.
Oh,
but
no.
I couldn't push it. Because we were just waiting. Yeah.
I know. Dude, ERs are like so frustrating. Like, I mean, they triage you, right? If you're like actively dying, they'll get you in. But if you're not,
This was
you
so
just get to
nice.
sit there.
There was no one there. The building was like only a year old.
Oh,
It was like the best experience ever. Yeah.
really? Wow,
They were
so you
super
guys
nice to my daughter.
got care pretty quickly then?
We made the mistake of going to urgent care first, which was
Oh.
10 minutes in the opposite direction in a snowstorm. And the
Yeah.
roads are bad.
Yeah.
Yes, Mike, I've returned in TiVo gear.
I know. Where's mine? Mine's downstairs. I'm not going to get it. This is posted by Rivian. So Rivian's is a reviewer also. Very different setup. So this is much more clean. He does have a bungee for his PMM Pulse, right? That's the OP1 with the like insane
Oh man, I'm so
cable.
jealous. I just don't want to pay for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a couple G-Wolves dongles. Is this another Celical Helix? Oh my gosh, dude.
That's an OP1.
Oh right. Oh, right. I'm stupid. Thank you. That's jeez. For some reason, it's like you ask ChatGPT to generate an Endgame Gear logo, and this is what you get.
He has 2 purple G-Wolves dongles. Yep, okay. And then we see the mice there.
Yeah.
All right.
And he has some audio
Jack
interfaces.
Yeah.
One of those blower things. Little keyboard. It is wired. He has it on like this mat.
It's a key mat, presumably.
Yeah, dude. I feel like this would raise. This is too high up for me. I don't know.
I was having a discussion, or I watched a discussion recently where it was debated whether or not the slight increase in height was worth, because it does like make the reverberation and sound much more refined and better. Across the board, people recommend the key mat, but
okay.
Yeah.
So this is actually.
Oh, this is a specific. This is like an all keys one. Okay.
Huh. The keyboard.
I don't want to use
nice.
a mat under the keyboards because then if I review it and you hear the sound, but then you get the keyboard and don't have it, yeah, it just doesn't represent it correctly. So yeah.
I think that's a good take. Yeah. This is a beautiful keyboard. Yeah, this is a very nice setup. So this is very clean. HD 700 or 800s, whatever. I'm not big into audio anymore. Unfortunately, when he uses this, he's gonna have to like move the cable around. Oh no, it comes to both ear cups. Yeah, I don't know what he does. Does he go underneath the desk? I don't know. OLED monitor, it looks like though.
Percentages I had were, yeah, it's a lot.
And a monitor arm, really nice to see. Other screen is like really far off. I don't know if it's like a partner's computer or he just likes having a huge. I don't like having a huge separation between my monitors, so that's a good setup.
Oh, it bugs the crap out of me, dude. Someone comes to like my desk at work and like cleans it and splits the monitors.
Yeah.
Stop.
I would. What do we recommend to Rivians? Because he's like a reviewer, isn't he? This is like a premium collection. I don't know. Oh, he already has. He's okay with a wired mouse.
Goated bungee.
Yeah.
The only bungee you can ever use from Ariza.
I don't know. Try a.
Send me your PMM mouse. That's my suggestion.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, I don't know, Maya X? Sure. I don't know. Just a quality mouse.
Inspired pick. Yeah.
There's
probably something to do with the keyboard that we've just completely missed as keyboard scrubs. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is probably like some really special, who knows, outside my... next up, we make it look easy. This is just a second one from him. So he has, yeah, okay, here's the second one. Yeah, he has a solid budget setup. Sure, I'm down with this, dude. Nice. Glad to see. And you got a webcam. Mr. LKL, another regular on our Discord. VT9, the first Rapoo showing today. A Mad R? I don't know. Hyperlight? No. Side ones aren't Hyperlight. I don't know. R5, Mad Lions.
Is it a float or an R5? That's a float. You can see the logo inside, Ippy.
Oh yeah, thank you.
IPA.
Nice.
Yeah.
Zalpin Z2 full size, Kaisona Uranus, another Rapoo. Oh, look at this keyboard layout. I like that. You get arrow keys. You get your page blank key here.
I think it's 65. 65 is nice. 66, yeah.
Yeah.
60%. Why? When you can fit it in a similar profile with the arrow keys.
Yeah, I know.
I like having backspace and delete. I'm not gonna lie, which is why 75% is my sweet spot.
And the vertical height of a 75 getting the F row, it's like, why not? And even if you don't use the F row,
on 68.
What if you get a new piece of software and you want like a macro for it? The F row is like perfect for that. Or like
you get good room for like a scroll wheel, although you can, or like a knob, but technically you can put that on the side if you're output maker, but on the keyboard itself stunk. Anyway.
Yeah. I think a lot of 60% of people just like the very minimal aesthetics of alphanumerics only.
There is something to that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I guess you could get like a Stream Deck if you wanted a knob and customizable buttons.
True.
Do you as a coder, do you use home and end?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay, yes. In terminal, I do. Because God, that's awful when you can't do that. But yes, otherwise not really, no.
Okay.
But that's because AI is writing all my code these days.
Can we rate this dude's water? What is this? Oh, it's a filter. Pizu. Okay. He has Mad R and the... Oh, here's a question for you guys. How many docks do you have for your... Like, how many mice can you have plugged into your computer at one time?
2.
2? Okay. I have... What's your setup?
I used to have 6.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is stupid. Wireless interference, dear lord. And then I switched to just 2.
Yeah.
Because if one dies, I need to be able to charge it and plug another dongle in, basically.
I use a I have at all times a Razer USB-C cable, the one that comes with the white Viper V3, and Logitech USB extension. And I have one of these.
I think I have a Razer and a Pulsar. But I bought one of those weird 8K Jankima double things that Jaku was posting about. It's been sitting on my floor for a week.
Oh, can you?
It's like a dual 8K thing. I haven't even opened it. I can get the link off AliExpress.
Okay. While you do that, oh, here's another clean setup. I like this. He's in a cozy little space, isn't he? Here, or, yo, this is a clean
I'm so
setup.
jealous of these clean setups. Gosh dang.
I know. Isn't that funny? And then they look at us and they're jealous because they're like, these people have so many products. And so
The setup that's most similar to mine is Gen 3 Tech, but I'm like 25% of it. But like that's what my shit looks like.
yeah, same.
If you see a clean picture of my setup, it's because I spent an hour curating that. It's a lie. So
Yup.
Dad's bot worked. Woo. Did you turn off your live stream notifications from the other place now?
No, I haven't. So it's dual notifying, but
Okay,
that's fine.
that's okay.
Oh, no, don't. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, the
I don't have
stupid.
remote hosting.
So you put this in off topic? No. Where did you put this?
But what?
Oh, never mind. We're just gonna keep moving along.
Oh, I forgot I bought. Yeah, I bought an ATK Ghost yesterday. What?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How much do you pay?
had some
From
credit from a mouse that I
AliExpress?
returned, so it's completely unreal amounts of money. $42.
Oh, nice.
And then I paid $26 for 90 Gateron Jade Ultras, but really I had $80 in credit, so that's all bullshit.
Up next, we have Childish Steven. I do like his setup. What's this? Is this a
Childish
speaker? He takes off his watch when gaming. I do that too. Oh, he even has a watch charger here for his Apple Watch. Lego Piranha plant. Got a Stream Deck. I like his setup. It's got some character to it. I don't know
I
this
sent the link in
keyboard.
chat. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't either.
Asus ROG Harpe 2 Ace. Another great mouse I was just talking about. On an Artisan Heian, maybe?
Every time I see a microphone in someone else's setup, I want to buy like a $500 microphone, but then it's just like, why would I do that?
And I'm so bad that I
sound
like...
quality.
Yeah, I like my headset too much. I feel bad. I'm a freaking podcaster and I use a headset instead of a proper mic. What am I doing?
What
with
are you,
my
a
life?
Call of Duty streamer in 2012?
I know. Might as well be. He has a huge ass stand for his webcam. Yo, I'm converted, dude. Use your old phone. Go on eBay. Get an old Galaxy S9 with a cracked screen for $50,
Don't need
and
that thing. Yeah.
it's gonna blow any webcam out of the water. I know what I do to mine is just get a cheap case from AliExpress, super glue on some magnets from AliExpress, and now you can mount it to anything, and it's like really strong. I absolutely love this. Is an S tier setup. As jank as it looks, it works so well. And when you use the selfie cam, you can always see yourself. So yeah, you always have live feedback of what it looks like. Even his monitors are pretty cool. Dual arm setup. He has the light for himself. Yeah, dude must stream. You fart, dog. Yeah, Childish Stevens, I like that. Oh, here's another keyboard from Rivian's. The old this is the old R1. Kipseli Mini FNF. I don't know, dude. I'm sorry. We have Womp Womp here. It says Pat is a Shinrai. Oh wait, we already did Womp Womps, didn't we? Wait a second. What? I thought we already did Womp Womp. Oh, this is Womp Womp was on this mount. Okay, here's a proper full setup from Womp Womp. Bro, Dazz, look at this.
Wow.
That's clean.
The speaker stands are elegant.
Dude,
Oh, I got some of those from Vine like a minute ago. I never even like used them. I just put them up, tested them, reviewed them, and then put them away.
oh wow.
Whoops.
Even the monitor arm he's using looks premium. And then this is mousepad artwork, right?
Maybe.
I don't know what monitor
Oh, look
this
at all the
is.
dongle.
Meow. Activate Windows. Yeah. What a clean setup, dude. All black and white. Okay. I like my colorful mice. If I had this setup, I would only buy black and white. Maybe silver.
Yeah.
That is very clean. And here's his list of mouse pads. What should we recommend to him? I don't know. How about a silver mouse? How about the new ATK Z7 in silver? No, because that's silver and gold. Crap. Sure. Well, whatever. I said something. So I'm just Viku with his setup here. Wow, the rare OP1. I'm sorry, Ying in red. He's watching Mousecast. Oh, he's actually watching live right now. Dude, I love this. He's got some G-Wolf stuff. Oh, this is a Lamoki? No, this is Inkot, older Inkot. And he's on like a Type 99 or 99G. And then here's the rest of what he's doing for dongles. Okay, cool. Good setup here. Strider, Beastex, LA1, U2, Dex, 10 Air, Hyperlight, another Celical Helix, dude. How are people getting these? That's crazy. And ROM. Nice. Yeah, I like this setup. And is he on a monitor arm? I don't see a stand underneath, so that's nice. He has like a USB hub.
Chat just came through.
Chat came through for what?
You boys in chat. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Awesome. And then we also have... Oh, this dude has two Maya X purple fades. Purple shadows. Interesting. Metafy Uni P1. That's uncommon sight. This is from Iguro. FiO audio interface. Darmoshark dongle. We got a Thorn. We got a Feynman. This dude has an interesting collection, huh?
Carbon X. Yeah.
Yeah, he does not follow mainstream norms. Like, not a single... No Razer, no Logitech. Yeah. He's got a Lamzu Inca here. A Black Pathfinder. Some IEMs. When people put their IEMs, like, here, they probably want us to say what they are, and I have no idea. I'm sorry. Darmoshark M3 Micro.
Timeless. Or Timeless 2. I can't tell which.
Oh, it does say Timeless here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ha!
Oh, he has a smaller Artisan. Yeah. Bunch of other Artisans, though. Very nice, dude. Yeah, solid. Recommend a mouse to him. He clearly is not afraid of budget stuff. Try a Rapoo mouse, maybe? I don't know. Pick one. Wait for there to be a good sale. And pick one that's the most interesting shape. I personally like the VT0 the most, though they're all halfway decent. You could also try, like, I was gonna say you could try something like try a Razer or Logitech, but also don't. So, and then Schwamper. Here's Schwamper's full setup. Oh, as he's watching live right now. Oh, Schwamper, love to see the participation. Thank you. And he's got a solid setup that's like pretty compact here. So he's playing on a single ultra wide. Oh, he's got to do a little dance to get his microphone in place. He's got the Coca-Cola here. Is this a Jawa or a Ghost type thing? This is like, look at this crazy audio interface. This is like a tube amp right here that he's actually using. Huh. He's like a little die-cast pistol or something here. Yo, I think you can get these for pretty cheap on AliExpress too. We got a goat head. All right. We got some extra mouse storage up top. We got his ridiculous set of skates. We got his drugs to keep him locked in when playing CS. And his mouse storage, he keeps he keeps baggies for them, right on. And I don't know what pad that is. It is an HTS2. And he's got a controller too. Yeah, I like his setup. It's cozy
Nice.
here. He has his arms are up too on his armchair. Oh, and look at this. He did a pad underneath. Look at this. So people are really... Dazz.
Wait, what chair is that? Hold on. Question.
What chair is that?
Made the tube amp myself, and the gun is from Destiny 2. Oh wait, where's the gun? Oh, I see. Yep. Okay.
Okay. USB hub for his mice, I assume. Well, I don't know. Wait a second. Where are his mice?
I don't
actually?
trust USB hubs for latency.
I don't either.
I doubt he does either. Yeah.
His dongle's all the way over here.
It is the Herman Miller body. That's what I thought. That's an expensive chair.
Oh wow, Herman Miller. Can we look it up? Can we judge him?
I would like to get one.
Herman Miller Embody. $1,500 chair. It is good to.
One of my
see-
friends has bad back issues, and like the doctor was legit like, buy it in a body, sir. And so
Did it work out?
I
for
wouldn't
him?
buy it new either. It did actually, yeah. So
Yeah, used office chairs are the way to go. That's what I rock here too.
100%.
This is an HON chair. HON.
I would also put a second vote out for free review chairs. But, yeah.
Yeah. So going back to this, I like Schwamper's setup. He's making the most out of what room he has, which I respect that. His mouse collection is going to be pretty limited. If you need to get more mice, my dude. First of all, are you on a monitor arm? Is this a stand under here? No, I think, is he wall mounted? Hard to say. I was gonna say, if you are needing mouse storage, you can maybe come up with either a hanging or a shelving thing here to the right with like more cubby holes. Yeah, you could also possibly come up with something under desk, though I don't know where your PC is here. Okay. I think that's it for... Yeah, Dazz, I think that's it for our setup collections. Oh, wait, do we want to recommend him a mouse? Where I think we already looked at his stuff, so... Yeah, we got good participation. Thank you guys for everyone who participated. This was better than... Wait, did I miss this? Am I further up? Do we want to do a couple honorable mentions from people who posted before we did the call out, the call to action? Like here's Schwamper again. I do love how we color swapped this. Green and purple I've always liked. Kara Jean, the person who I thought was AI.
oh yeah,
This is a pretty nice setup too.
I do love an L-shaped setup. Yeah.
Yeah. But did you see, dude? So a lot of people have wrist rests. I don't. Like this
On the
guy
keyboard?
did mousepad under keyboard. Schwamper did mousepad under keyboard. Where's Schwamper? We got, well, just the keyboard for typing sound there from Rivian's. We have mousepad under mousepad and keyboard. Oh, we didn't even see the Metrova Breeze that he's rocking there. We have mousepad under keyboard and wrist rest. Nothing here because minimal womp womp. No mousepad under keyboard here. Mousepad under keyboard. And they have a typey pad too also. Dude, are desk pads going to make a comeback because people want pads under their keyboards? I didn't realize how popular that is. I'm like indifferent.
The pad under his keyboard's a Metrova Breeze V2. Rip.
So
Oh, Greg.
Kara Jean, Razer Atlas. Interesting collection here. We got the Duster. It's interesting to see like a Death Adder V3 right next to like Rapoo mice. I really like seeing that because you're not like shilling or biased heavily. I do like to see that. I don't think our Discord is a pretty even-headed place. Like even this guy who has, this is Womp Womp. Yeah, Womp Womp with rather premium stuff. He still has a huge, I mean, he has friggin' mod kits even. Yeah. Dude, our community is based. Okay.
It actually is.
Well, with that, I think that's where we're going to end it this week. Daz, do you have anything else you want to add?
Oh, what else we got here in the tease tools? Maybe not.
Tease tools. Yeah,
Spreadsheet
I could do my
summary.
spreadsheet summary. Should I do that real quick? Because my collection...
Pull up my YouTube for the first time in like a while.
Yeah.
For like a minute.
Let me do my collection real quick.
Yeah, go
So,
for it, dude.
because we're talking collection reactions. So, I'm actually not prepared for this. So, you guys are going to have to bear with me, but maybe it's worthwhile. Here's the raw image that I used for the pod. So, I just quickly... I was working on a video and I just did this for the thumbnail. This is about a third of my wall. Wait a second. I can just take a picture. Hang on. I can't move though because the dog. I cannot roll the chair because the dog literally. Okay. Doggy, I'm going to be very careful and not roll over your noggin because you're so tired and so cute. There we go. All right, I'm posting these to Discord. Under...
Do it.
Setups and collections. Add that. And add that. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. My damn dog puts her head between the wheels, so I cannot move at all. And then, oh, it's like 2 pixels. What is this? What is this resolution? I'm going to re-upload this. Hang on. I'm not going to go through everything. That'd be utterly ridiculous. But I at least want to highlight a couple things in my setup. So, sure. Okay. I turned on my light behind me too for a little bit better lighting. So I use these calculator organizers. They're like 15 bucks a piece on Amazon and they hold 36. I do want to get into like organizing them a little bit better. Lauren said I should go by color, which would be fun, but I actually want to go by manufacturer because when I'm like looking at inspiration, that's kind of how my brain works. I have like, I want to consolidate my budget stuff into the stuff that goes behind the door and deprioritize that. I have a bunch of little knickknacks up here, Legos and some old keyboards, a dating photo from Lauren and I, Ultimate Frisbee stuff, some work stuff from past jobs I had. And then down here, I have a wall mount monitor arm that I got from Vine. I absolutely love it. It's like really beefy. It went into a stud. And I do top and bottom monitors. It just works really well for the MouseCast setup. And it allows me to show off my mice. I do have mice behind the monitors too, and that's like usually stuff I don't use. This little table thing I got from Vine, it's not totally necessary. If honestly, it just makes me clutter up my desk more, but sure. I have so much stuff I need to like sell or review, so it's not at all a clean setup. I did have, there's the Dornfinger Destroyer I'm using currently on top of my Metrova pad because I used the Metrova last week and I was like, I can't do the same thing twice. I'm using a Harpe Ace Mini right now. The stuff to the side here is like stuff I need to get rid of, and my 3D printer that's out of commission that I want to get running again. I do have a custom vanity license plate, by the way. Maybe I shouldn't show that. Is that problematic that people can look that up? Maybe.
Look up what?
And I got a vanity plate, and I've got here. This is my headphone mount. When I'm done with my headphones, they go on this hook here. There's my 2 speakers, aimed very professionally, as you can tell. I'm an audiophile. The shelves I built, they're made out of mahogany and stained. And I got one little fake plant here, and then here's my charger. I also have, you guys can't, oh, you can sort of see it. I have LED lights all the way around the room. So I actually have no lights on in the room right now, except for my LEDs around the wall. Then for my stream setup, when I am modding stuff, it's not anything too special. I have found a mouse pad. I have a huge mouse pad that's like garbage that if I get cut up and stained, I don't care. But yeah, I got tools everywhere, and I don't really think there's a whole lot you guys want to see. But here is my side camera. So this is the Nova camera. Her spot is down here. And then there's my top-down camera. So I stand on my tippy toes and check that. And I have this all like angled. It looks really jank. It is like, I do not want to touch it because it's so dialed in. The angle of the light, the angle of my phone, the angle of the fan, everything is like tuned. Yeah, and then we have like, this is Lauren's memorabilia on her side. She's got Funko Pops and a Lego set. Yes. It's messy. Like oh, here's my pad storage. This is my eBay. All my eBay stuff is down here, and then my pad storage is here. It's a stack of... I don't want to run over the dog. Here's my pad storage. I don't have a ton of pads, maybe 30. I don't have a ton of pads, maybe 30. And that's it for my setup. The summary that I had in Discord, if anyone is curious, is somebody asked how many mice I had, and I went through just briefly. I have to, because I do so much buying and selling, I log everything for like tax purposes. I've ordered 262 products in 2025. This includes pads, keyboards, and some mice multiple times. Like I have 9 Prime Black Ice prototypes, for example. So the actual number is closer to 200. I sold 107 items on eBay in 2025. here's my total revenue, profit, shipping, fees, etc. The profit does not include the amount of money I actually spent on the mice. 18 pads purchased. So I'm estimating about 240 mice. There you go. I did about 240 mice in 2025, including duplicates. If anyone is curious, there you go. Okay, so that's it for my setup. Let's go on to Dazz's YouTube. Oh, you hit 4K subs, dude. Nice.
I did today, yeah. There was a long run of keyboards and mouse pads that I apologize for, because I wouldn't watch
guys, Dash is out.
But came back to the VOOC. What, tomorrow, G23 V2 Pro. Probably do the Y9 Saturday. Just a big old run on mice, I guess. I'm like, there's 2 timed reviews that are due like tomorrow or tonight that I just couldn't do due to COVID. So life happens, I guess. But what was that? Yeah, that Yogo 75 is supposed to be out, but oh well, life goes on. I also realized I haven't streamed in like a week, which I'd like to do, but there just hasn't been the opportunity to do so really. So I'm happy how this G-Wolves video did though. I was afraid it was going to fall flat on his face because everyone's heard about the VOOC at this point, but yeah.
How does it work with your grip?
Thinking positively, or
how does it work with your grip? Like the fact that they kind of chop away the front there doesn't affect you?
I can grip it pretty well. No, yeah.
Okay.
It's hold it like this.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, you guys should go check that out then. I'm guessing you give your thoughts on the ridiculous sensor position.
Yeah, I was like, not really for me. Didn't love it, but I appreciate the going out there and doing something different, and talked about how it was like affecting the standard movements. Little micro corrections and like static scenarios were thrown off because it would be like a little diagonal correction, but it wouldn't go where I thought it was going to go. And yeah.
Yeah. So like I want to, can I just, not paint.net. So I want to demonstrate something here. So with the sensor in this position, let's do a paintbrush in red. With the sensor in this position, the problem I have is when I do really fine movements, like let's say I got my little text highlighter thing and I want to highlight a specific letter in something. What I have learned is because using sensor positions, what I'll do is instead of wristing the mouse like this, I will actually take my fingertips and I will tilt the mouse like this, because this is like I have a lot more granular control doing this than doing this. The problem is, look at how when I pivot this with a super far forward sensor position, I actually have even more distance I cover, so it feels even more sensitive. When I do this though, look, this sensor like doesn't even move at all. So that's one thing that I need to spend more time with the dual sensor to get a stronger opinion, but this technique I need to unteach myself if I'm going to use that VOOC forward sensor. Okay, sorry Daz, do you have anything else to say about the VOOC video?
No, not really. Wish I had a coding, as per usual.
People go watch it. Anything else you want to highlight on your channel?
Did people like the streams? Were they enjoyable? Beside the fact that the Crab Champs was like 10 times the volume of my voice. Should I stream more? Should I never stream again? That's about it.
I had one idea when we stream, so particularly with Crab Champs, every single time we do a new island, so like island, you do like what, 7 levels and then mouse swap?
Yeah.
Or we could even do like hard mode would be we swap every single run, which is kind of dumb, but we could, and then swap pad at the end of in the shop. I think it would work out just when we're in the shop, swap mice, swap pads. That'd be fun, and then give more of our thoughts. Because especially we're getting to the point, dude, where we like have pretty much won the game. But
yeah, I think I have like 8 weapons left at most to get to prismatic. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 1. So it is probably worthwhile to, as more of just a chatting simulator, a framework to use mice. Yeah, Crab Champs is a fun game, guys. Check it out. It's $10. It might be on sale. If people buy it, I could make a Crab Champs role in the Discord, and we can ping it anytime we want to play if y'all want to join. Definitely open to that. Stream CS, he says. Did you ever get into tax shooters, Daz?
No. Not for me.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Too slow. You grew up Call of Duty.
Yep, 100%.
Okay, what else we got?
Although Search and Destroy is fun. So.
Is it? I like respawning. I like spawn trapping the other team. And farming the crops.
Yeah.
Anything else, Des?
I look like somebody from CS2 apparently. Props. These are never like, I'm always like not happy when I see the people in this. Someone said this before. Yeah.
I
don't really.
I mean, you're a skinny white dude. Sure. I don't
see it as much. Maybe some of the face shape there and that angle there I can see maybe. Yeah.
Go for this hairstyle, dude. See? Yeah. Rops is like, they had like the CS2 awards or something this week. I saw Scream is returning to esports. He's they talk about my one taps guy.
Oh yeah. I'm Estonian. Look up Estonian. No.
How do you spell that? Estonian?
Like Estonia with an N.
Like the country, not a CS player, right?
Right. But no, with an N though. I think he's a CS player probably. I don't know.
Wait, Estonia?
Look at chat.
Oh, look at chat. Thank you. He is Estonian. Strong CS2 player. What? No, he doesn't. True. You guys are... What? If I search Estonian men, it's going to be weightlifters, dude. Estonian men.
Is Rops Estonian? That's funny.
There you are, Daz.
I figured it out.
Everything about Estonian men.
Nailed it. Yep.
See, when I think of Estonian men, I think of like this. Or like this. I think of like pretty big dudes who lift weights.
That's funny.
No, they're all, it's like Northern European.
I don't know what random CS2 players' names are.
Yeah, I don't know. I only know a few. I only know the meme ones. Zaiwu was, can I look this up? Zaiwu was named like MVP of life. Not actually life. Zaiwu. I don't know, maybe. If I search Zaiwu, he was named MVP like multiple years in a row. Very dominant. There you go. #1 best player in 2019, 2020, 2023, and 2025. And then he had also, podium finishes since 2019. That's crazy, dude. I also know Donk is a very prolific, like his Faceit score is nuts. But yeah, Zaiwu. That's really cool that Donk highest rated major. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. CS, I'm not going to get into it because it's too slow, but I definitely appreciate who said it. One of the people in chat said it to me. It's a very fun game to watch because it's very easy to understand, but it's impossible to master. And I respect that. Okay, Daz, I think I want to be done here. We got 25 viewers somehow still. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's nothing, was there anything else you wanted to highlight on your channel?
Nope.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and share the video. Helps the algorithm. If you have any questions, or if you're a creator who wants to... If you have any questions, post them in the chat, in the comments, not in the chat or Discord. If you have any corrections to this episode, put them in the comments so they're public and everyone can see them. If you're a creator who wants to come on the show, DM me on any platform. We'll be back next week. Maybe? I don't know. My baby's induction, my wife's induction date is on the 21st. It's Wednesday. So maybe. Yeah. We'll be back next week, hopefully with another episode. Thank you guys for watching.
See you.